keep making me do this. Okay, here we go. Okay. Girl, I didn't know. I was just like, y'all got awful quiet. I'm glad you sent me a message because it was stuck on like one comment and it wasn't showing that it was buffering, but I couldn't see the comments. I figured something was. Yeah, I didn't see anything. You know, I figured you was just over there tearing up that seafood boil, you know? We just chatting away. Oh, matter of fact, hold on. I guess I gotta go back so I can see. Cause I don't even know. What questions I missed. Sort by. Nope. Community channels. Since ain't no editing being done. I ain't taking the blame for that one, Asia. You was on what? When I finished your last video, it said you was on day 21, something like that. It is the 24th now. I don't even know if my if the other one is even gonna post. I might have deleted it, to be honest. But that's okay. I think I was on day 19. I thought you was past that. Are you sure? Oops. Let me look at my history. Wait, no, that's not it. Oh yeah, you're right. 19. Yep. I had to look back in my history. Romeo, what you doing? I don't know what's going on with him. Yeah, I don't know. That declutter, like, man, if I had did those that declutter challenge before, shoot, that would have been awesome. Cause honey, they would have had lots of content to watch. I mean, realistically, I still could, but I don't even care no more. I still might go through and get rid of some more stuff, but we'll see. I said, let me find out Amir will like Scrapple since he loves hot dogs. Nah, sis, that's a whole different flavor. Whole different thing. Whole different thing. How it's made might be similar, but how you taste it, how you eat it is totally different. Don't do my nephew like that. See, look, man, fat. Here we go. Okay. That's the Scrapple right there. Okay. Amir ain't about to eat that. He just not, okay? He not about to eat it. Matter of fact, I'll even show it to you in the pack. I'm gonna go to the Walmart app, okay? We gonna type in Scrapple, okay? We gonna type it in. Okay, so this is what I remember. So this the little pack right there, okay? Okay, so there we go. Let's see if it'll. It's hard doing this. Like, oh, I'm going the wrong way. See? Yeah. He not about to eat that. What? Don't show her the rook. Henry, stop playing with me. Like, no, I'm sorry. Like, I get it, right? Because we had this conversation. So when school was actually in session and my little son was doing his band competitions, me and some of the parents was talking about that. And they was talking about like what's in everything and how hot dogs are made. And some of the parents was like, oh, I remember we took this field trip to some particular place and they learned how hot dogs were made. And some of the parents was like, it kind of turned them off a little bit. And some of us like, I don't care. Like, I know how they made. I'm still gonna eat it. And that's the thing. Like, different strokes, different folks, you know? Like, I'm not doing that. At the end of the day, we eat certain stuff because it's what we had, it's what was given to us. And that was that. But then we grow up and then we make that choice. Like, this is not what I want to eat anymore. And most people, like, you associate barbecues with hot dogs. Scrapple, you just associate with breakfast. Like, and there's so many other things you can eat. And people eat that stuff for real. Yeah, girl. It's like breakfast spam. It's like spam adjacent in a way. I mean, I'm not saying spam is bad. I'm just saying, like, that's the only thing I can think of for somebody who's like never had it. It is like spam, but not. Because spam is going to taste more like ham, like a ham flavor, whereas Scrapple doesn't even have the same like texture. It's like softer. So even though you still can fry it, slice it up and fry it in a pan, like, I know, Henry, like, my friend loves some spam, honey. He always trying to get me to eat that. I'm like, nah. Hey, Mama's Touch. See, I only got on here and did a live for you, and then I was on here for an hour without you. See, trying to be spontaneous because you was like, when we gonna hang out? See, and I was trying to hang out, and then where was you at? You know? Where was you? You came on and the laptop was like, I'm done. I was saying hello. Yeah, I didn't see anything. But I mean, my laptop was about to die. Like, we literally been on the live for like over an hour at that point. So, hey, how you doing? Did you find any jars? She been on here I know, she told me. I saw the comment on my phone. You still didn't find any jars? Oh my goodness. I just looked where certain other people said they did. That's how I found them at Target, because somebody else said that's where they looked. So I just took a shot, and I figured there's one Target in my area that it mainly has a lot of college students that shop at it. And I figured they not out here canning, so maybe I should start there and I might be able to find something. And I did. I did can the chicken, but honey, even though I did it, I don't know if I want to eat it. Like, when I look at it, it's just like, it reminds me of science class, the stuff that used to be floating in the jars. And that just ain't, I don't know. Now I feel like I'm gonna die. I feel like I'm gonna die if I eat that. Even if I did it, whether I did it right or wrong, I feel like if I go open that jar, I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna pass out. Like, I don't know, sis. Cause how am I supposed to know if I did it right? And tell what? I'm supposed to eat it and then, okay, I didn't get botulism, so I guess I did it right. Okay, I eat it and I get botulism, then I end up with COVID too. Like, girl, that's just too much. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know what it's supposed to look like. Everybody who does it on YouTube does it differently. It's not like it's a reference point in the books of what it should look like, what it could look like. If it looked like this, you shouldn't eat it. Yeah, the cannon of meat looks, it does. And I feel like mine, I mean, first of all, I feel like how could it be cooking that long and not something be wrong, right? Because everything's sealed, but I don't know. I feel like it still look pink. And that's just weird. But like my top is sealed. I mean, the headspace was good. I didn't have water flowing out too much. Like, I don't know. I feel like if I did the beef, I might feel more comfortable. Like the beef stew meat that's already chopped up, throw it in. And I think I might want to do mine differently. I know it is an extra step, but when I was watching the canning video, she cooked hers a little bit first. Like she put the chicken in the oven and seasoned it, and then she canned it in the jar. And I'm like, you might be on to something. Okay. Yeah. Because I think if I did that, I might feel better about the process. I don't know. I mean, there's other stuff, that I could can, but the whole point of this was supposed to be to get extra meat. You canned it raw. Yeah, I did the raw pack method because that was easier. Like, you just pop it in your jar, sprinkle your little salt, whatever. I mean, I did add water to mine. Normally, when you do the raw pack method, you don't, but I did add some water, and still mine came out perfect as far as like, it wasn't like too much or too little. So, I mean, I feel like as far as that goes, I did it right. But girl, I just every time I look at it, I'm just like, I'm supposed to eat that now? Like in real life? I don't know. Woman, cook it first. But that's the whole point. You're not supposed to cook it first. You pressure can in it. So the whole point is you're supposed to cook it in there. It cooks for like 75 minutes under pressure. But, and either way, it's still gonna look like it's gonna look in the jar, but I don't know. And then I was Googling botulism today. It said to cook your food, like boil your food for like 10 minutes first before you go to eat it. And I was like, that though, like you could be on to something. And it's like, Henry, even when you do hot pack, like it's not that you necessarily are cooking it first. It's just that you put a hot liquid in with it versus no liquid or cool liquid. Like that's the only difference. My thought was I didn't want my jars to bust. Then my thought was like, well, what if the temperatures are too high and all the water boils out the pot? So I feel like for mine, even though technically, I feel like I did it right as far as like I put it in a jar, I sealed my jars. I don't feel like any of my jars weren't sealed properly. I feel like the process, because it was my first time, it just makes me more hesitant to actually want to eat what's in the jar. Now, moving past that, if I didn't have to look at it, yes, I want the tender chicken, the fall off the bone chicken to make like some chicken soup, chicken and rice, all of that. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Oh my gosh. Don't even get me started on Carla. Why she said she found like 80 pounds of chicken in her deep freezer that she didn't even know she had. Like, who do that? What? Like, can I get that? She just send a little bit to all of us on dry ice and we'd be good. You saw that comment? Yeah, I was like, girl, how do you find 80 pounds of chicken? I was like, child, must be nice. I need to go to Ollie's. I need a what you call those things? I need a mixer for when I don't want to use my KitchenAid. She been holding back on this. Well, she said she went to Dollar Tree and spent like $200. I said, "Uh-oh, she balling, y'all, balling in Dollar Tree." Did you say 80 pounds of chicken? Yes, I said 80 pounds of chicken. Yup. Yeah. She had 80 pounds she found. And then she already had some more stuff. So that's why I was like, you could just send that on up here. For real, what I wish I had done, like I wish I had a whole other deep freezer like that. That's what it is. Now, the one thing I will say about the difference in the whole house apartment situation that you missed, Mama's Touch, we was talking about that earlier as far as like, having limited space, or if we had a house, not having a house. The only thing is, if I had a house, y'all wouldn't tell me nothing at this point as far as the prepping. Now, do I actually want the responsibilities again of having a house right now by myself? No. But if I was prepping and I actually had my own house, y'all couldn't be able to tell me nothing, honey. It would be like, I'd be like all them other channels, honey, with all the stuff just all around. And like that lady Queen's Cabinet with the like she got like 1,000 deep freezers. Like she got a ham deep freezer, a chicken deep freezer, a ground beef deep freezer, a pork, and she got the upright ones. Like her house is fire. I have a house and I don't have room. I would make room, okay? Like I was even thinking about like my mom's house. Like I wish she lived closer to me, because if she did, we taking over, sis. We taking over. Like I would have everything laid out. Like I would go over and get her shelf and I would set everything up for her too. But she's like an hour at least away from me. So now your house is huge. Let's see. Was she a cookout plan this past summer, but it got canceled because of COVID? No, she had no cookout plan, boy. She just had meat in her deep freezer. When you find stuff on sale, you buy it. Now her house is huge. Oh, okay. My mom's, I mean, it's not so much. Well, I mean, it ain't small. My mom, she has a 5-bedroom house, but it's just her. So, like, if it was just me, I'd have stuff everywhere. Like, everything would be a pantry prep. Like, I have a pantry office, and then a pantry snack room, and then a pantry canned good room. Like, I would have stuff everywhere. Because that's my thing. Like people always talk about, not wanting stuff to take over their house, but think about it. Most of the time, the reason people say that is not because people had food everywhere. It's because they had other stuff. At least this time, this will be a good reason to allow for your house to be taken over if it's for your survival, versus you bought some pillows on sale. You got 1,000 throw blankets and all kind of stuff. Like some people go overboard even with decorating. So it's like I would rather have my house consumed with food that's going to sustain my family in a tough time than to have like a bunch of decorative items that's overflowing my house, or a bunch of shoes. Like I do have a lot of shoes and purses and things like that, but those things are where they're at. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not spread. They're not everywhere, like out in the open to the point that they're everywhere. Now, if you go in my room, I have a shoe rack that's out in the open, but that's where shoes go. You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference in how you want to set it up. Like I have a rack here, I have a rack here that has my jars on it. I don't have a problem with somebody seeing it. It's nothing personal. It's confined in glass. No one's smelling anything. No one's, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not a problem. Unlike some people, have you ever went to somebody's house and tried to sit on a couch and you got this much space for your butt because they got like 1,000 pillows coming out from the back of the chair? It's like here's the back of the chair, and then like the pillows come out this far. That's what I don't want. And so that's why I got rid of a lot of stuff. I use this as an opportunity to get rid of stuff. Like I always donate stuff. I always have the boys go through their stuff. I have them to either give stuff to each other first, and then like if my older son can give something to my little son, he'll do that, and then after that, we give the rest away. We go back to their old schools. Like we'll go back to my little son's old school because that one is like the closest to us. Like I'm talking pre-K, and my son is 17. We went back to his school and we donated a bunch of bags of toys to them. So like at least I can say we get our money's worth with the stuff we buy, but then we make sure that it still does good. You know, we don't just have stuff just sitting in here. Wait till they see that science project you got going on. Oh, they already seen it. Like my little son was helping me to do it. Well, he helped me like to clean the pressure canner, and what else did he do? He cleaned it after I did it. He was kind of like in and out doing stuff, but I mean the jars, they right here. They've been sitting on the table all day. They were sitting in the kitchen, so they already seen it. They don't care. At the end of the day, if I put something in front of them, for the most part, they gonna eat it because they know I'm not gonna give them something that I'm not gonna eat unless it's something that they just like that I don't. I mean, your company. Oh, girl, what company? Who coming in here? Nobody. You heard Keith. Nobody. Ain't nobody coming up in here. They not. Like they just not. Y'all is as much up in here as that's gonna happen. So y'all should feel real special because ain't nobody coming up in here. And plus, I have the container, so nobody would really know what was in it anyway. Just like how these jars are in the box, like I have the box over there in the corner, so nobody's gonna know what's in it. Most of the jar is gonna be covered. And then once I finish, I'm probably gonna put something over top of that anyway. I don't like see me. I don't like a bunch of people in my house. That's first. Like I don't mind going out. Like if I have company, it's usually one person at a time. You're not gonna see a bunch of people in here, and usually that's my mom because she stays so far. So nope, I don't want you in my house. Sorry. We could be cool from afar. Like I'll meet you out. We can go for lunch. You can pull up outside. I will come get in the car. We can go to brunch. We can go to dinner. We can go to a cheap little movie. We can hang out. I don't want people up in my house. I don't like people around my kids. I don't want people up in my space. This is my space. And plus, this might be a good thing. You know, some people want to come visit, honey, and they don't know how to leave. So this might be the ticket. Maybe if I show them that, they won't want to stay, you know? They ain't going to want to visit. Like, I've had people come visit me that I haven't seen in a long time, and they'll want to be in my house for like 8 hours. Like, dude, that's a job. Go home. Like, I can't do it. Hold it up again. Oh. They heavy because I did the quart size jar. So you said what? Tracy Jarvis, what you laughing at? What did I say? Who are you laughing at, me or somebody else? Hello. Let me see why your messages weren't coming through. I was saying you look like you're in a panic room bunker. That's fine. I like that movie, Panic Room. It was good. Yeah, well, if you think mine look like that, then Henry C., you out of everybody on here don't even know what's really good when it comes to this topic. So at the end of the day, you need to go look at the other people's channel. What I got is nothing compared to some of these people, honey. They got solar ovens. They put in solar panels. They have whole basements, okay, that are completely full. And I'm not talking about no little scrawny basement with the pole in the middle that you can't really position no tables. I'm talking about they got like a whole thing. They have wheat berries and they have painter buckets, okay, full of food. And then they have like their own grinder. They out here with chickens and their own cows and goats and everything. So like me, I'm like over here, you know, they doing big things over there. I don't have homesteads or none of that. Yes, they do. Thank you, Mama Such. Tell him like he don't know he knew all of this. Like what I got ain't nothing. I just got a little bit. So those just my jars. And I mean, these down here are empty anyway. They just on there just so I can see space wise. And then right here is just my dehydrator, and then my dehydrated mixed vegetables that I did. And like I was telling them, that's just the 5 pound. It's just a 5 pound bird's eye mixed vegetables from Walmart, and that's like 2 bags minus a little bit to fill. So like I'm small scale, but it's enough for me. You know, as long as we good, I'm good. Oh, that's my brother. I'm totally unaware. Yes, you definitely are. You got something, girl. We see you shopping. Yeah, but see, when I'm shopping, it's half and half. Like everything that I buy isn't necessarily like staying in here, you know, because we like they're still home all day now. So they're home, they're eating, they're doing different stuff. But I mean, we do have it's a good amount, but I feel like if I had a bigger area, it wouldn't really look like I had that much. I think it looks like I have a lot because I have a smaller space. But like I was telling them, like I'm gonna try to film again, you know, what the shelves are looking like and how we kind of cover stuff up a little bit, but I think I halfway quit. I think you did too. Like you need to stop playing with me and get your stuff together, okay? Like you're gonna have to let me know. You're gonna have to send me a message and let me know specifically what stores you have, and then maybe one day you and I can go like be online together and we can go over like your store ads, and I can kind of help you to navigate what you're doing over there. So you know Amari can have something to eat. Oh yeah, and Anthony too. Cause that's all I do. I just look through my store ads. People mistake from prepping and get everyday things you need. Okay. Yeah, like my thing is I already used to shop a lot. Like that's the funny part about this. That's why I was telling people like don't put me in no box. Like I'm not just a prepper channel or prepper or whatever. Like I never claimed to be. I'm telling you this is how I'm preparing for what we're doing, and we're not there yet. Like we're not at the same place as everybody else. We don't live in the same type of area as other people. So don't expect to see certain things from my channel. Don't expect to see me buying certain things because that's just not my life. That's not my lifestyle. Like I don't know. Like I'm not gonna buy stuff that we're not gonna utilize or that don't apply to us. Like I live in a city. Like I don't live anywhere rural or whatever. So like I'm not buying chicken feed and all that other stuff. Like you're not gonna see that because I don't. That's not what I have. And even when I was in my house, that still wasn't what I would buy. I got 2 boxes of noodles last week. I need more hours in the day. Every time I've watched these homestead videos, I get anxiety. I mean, see, here's my thing. Like I try to tell people, don't, you know, listen to what I say based off who I'm commenting to, but don't take it as an overall thing. Like I absolutely would love to have the best of both worlds. Like if I could have a homestead, I would do it. Even though I'm a city girl, like my parents are country people, but they don't live in the country anymore. So my thing is like, do I have land and different things? Like, yeah, like my grandfather, that's what he used to do. He had gardens. He has plenty of land around his house, you know, but we're just not there yet because that was what he did before he died. Did you say chicken feed? Yeah, I said chicken feed because that's what people do. Like the people that we watch on YouTube, they have chickens and ducks and dwarf goats and all kind of stuff you didn't even know they had variations of. They got bunnies, they got everything mating, they have gardens that they're starting. Like they doing it all. Oh, and 2 bags of flour and a bag of sugar. Okay. Where'd you go, Asia, to get the flour and the sugar? Because I would say to go to Walmart would be the easiest thing if you don't have like a Costco or a Sam's membership, because that's where I got the 25-pound bag of flour from. And I mean, it was only like $5 and something. So I mean, to me, that's really good. That said, we live in a city where we have access to a lot of things. Hey, lady, glad to catch up. Oh, hey, Taniqua, how you doing? Oh, you went, okay, you did go to Walmart? Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's where I got mine from. So, like, this big bag up here, like that right there, that's like 25. That's a 25-pound bag of flour. Now, for me to buy a 25 bag of flour, that's good because I use a lot of flour. I mean, I bake, I do all kind of stuff. But you know, if you don't do that and you need to learn, I feel like every weekend, everybody who's buying new stuff, they should be practicing one new skill every weekend or every time. Like if they're teleworking and they actually have a day off that they can flip flop around their kids' virtual learning or whatever they need to do, that's when they should be doing that stuff. I keep doubting myself. Oh, and yeah, some grits. What you doubting yourself for? All you got to do is just get in there. That's what I did. Once I saw that we were going to be in the house longer than 2 weeks and the kids weren't going to go back to school after the 2 weeks, I just started saving my money. Like I wasn't going anywhere except grocery shopping for 2 weeks. I drove around on the same tank of gas for months. Okay. $10 of gas. That was it. Because I drove twice a month, 3 times max. Like when I say we was quarantining. We was not going out the house. My little son rarely went out the house, but if anybody went out, it was him versus my older son. We've been doing our due diligence to keep him as safe as possible since he's high risk as a diabetic. He comes outside to help bring groceries in. He went to the doctor. He went to the dentist with his brother. That's about it. Like we just been doing what we got to do. Oh, thank you. I keep doubting myself. Amir can't fit in the shopping cart sometimes. Hey, that's why he got to help you to push. I'm going to Dollar General tomorrow to use up my coupons and get the $5 off 25. You know, I go to Dollar General every now and then. It just all depends on what they have for sale. Sometimes I just feel like it's not worth the hassle for me to go to do the 5 off 25 because you already know your area by now. You know how many couponers and what's available right now. A lot of stuff is hard to find anyway. So when you already had people buying up everything, sometimes for me, it's just not even worth it. I'll just skip a weekend. Like I haven't done anything in a few weeks, I think. Like I feel like I'm pretty good. Like I'm stocked up with shampoo, conditioner, body wash, soap. If I find something on a good deal, I'll still get it, but that's about it. But I'm not going to go specifically to Dollar General just to use a 5 off 25 when I know that the item that I'm trying to get is not even something I really want. Like sometimes the tissue deals, I mean, they're good, but I don't always like the tissue that is on sale. And I'm just like, as a female, I'm just not about that life. I'm not trying to have remnants, okay? Just because it was on sale. Like, I'm sorry if that was TMI, but I'm just being real. I'm not about to keep rushing out of here, putting myself at risk to get stuff. And it's not even stuff I really want. Currently speaking to family and friends about simple preps. They make you feel crazy. Yeah, like it's ridiculous. Carla, you all late because first of all, this is the second time I didn't win live. I was live already, and I had to get out of it because I couldn't see the comments. And then I just went live again, and we've been on this live 35 minutes, and the first live was over an hour. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna want to stay on with. We'll tell people join. Oh, okay. Bye. Enjoy your food. I'm sorry, I'm missing stuff now. Okay. We are still quarantining. My mother's a diabetic and has had a heart surgery. We are still being super careful. Exactly. I definitely understand that. Hopefully, all of that will go well for her. Speaking to family, they make me feel crazy. Carla seeing Shane. Local fish market is having an awesome sale, so hitting that up tomorrow. Okay, that's good. Uh, what's the better dollar store, Dollar Tree, General, or Family, or are they different in their own ways? Carla, I almost missed it too. I was back concealing a whole sirloin after I cut it into steaks and stew. Okay. So Henry, it all depends on what you're going for. Like, as far as couponing, everybody likes Dollar General. A lot of people don't know that you can coupon at Dollar Tree, but things have gotten a little bit more complicated. But you have to just be mindful of the coupon. And Family Dollar is not really worth it all the time. It's harder to coupon in there and end up paying a small amount of money out of pocket. So it just all depends. But a rule of thumb is most of us, we all go to Dollar General on Saturdays for the 5 off 25. Why are you back over here? Can you get away from my jars? Move. Go find something else to do. They all the same story. Same company. Oh, I don't know. It's just, you go based off what you're looking for. There's times there's stuff in the Dollar Tree you can get for less than $1 other places. So you just got to know, you just got to price compare like with anything. But Dollar General is why my closet is full, why my baskets are full of shampoo and conditioner for the most part, because for a while I was going every Saturday and I was doing all the deals, but sometimes I just skip them if I really don't think it's worth it. I love that you reminded me of Big Lots and Ollie's. Oh, Big Lots and Ollie's is big. I love them. Like, I've always shopped at those stores. I also made 36 meatloaf. Oh, you did go ahead and make the meatloaf muffins you were talking about? Package 30 bags of dehydrated fruit. Girl, you was giving your electricity bill a workout, huh? You was dehydrating, using the oven, everything. I'm dehydrating some mushrooms and zucchini. I did some gala apples. They were delicious. I've been getting some great preps. Oh, okay, that's good. I want to do mushrooms as well. So it's just one particular store that I like to buy mine from, and I just haven't made it there because I've been trying to catch sales at other stores. But like I said, I have my dehydrated mixed vegetables right here. I have my apples that I did already. But I have a gas stove. Yeah, I have a gas stove too. I just made the apples for my little son to put in his oatmeal so that I could stop buying him the instant oatmeal and he can make his own apple cinnamon oatmeal. But we'll see. I bought some frozen mushrooms from Walmart. I need a dehydrator. What is a meatloaf muffin? Man, we giving you all the tea tonight, Henry. You gonna learn all kind of things. Everything is in the freezer though. I wish I started sooner with prepping. Don't we all? Because I was doing my thing. I was in that store every 2 weeks buying stuff. But I think that's also why, it also seems like I have what I have, because some of that stuff is just from when we started the middle of March, when we started shopping and we just had stuff left over. The only thing I really was replacing every week or every 2 weeks was like milk, eggs, and bread. Yes, I am. We gonna school you tonight. I mean, it's just like when you do the breakfast ones. Like you make it and you bake them into like the muffin cups. Like if you was making a regular blueberry muffin or something like that, and that way you can freeze it. Do you have a? What if it's old portable? That's too much. You make regular meatloaf, spray your muffin tin. Yeah, that's all it is, Henry. Just make ahead stuff. Just like when you make the like the breakfast ones with like eggs, and you can put like pieces of chopped up bacon in it or sausage crumbles, and you bake it in the oven, and that way you can throw it in your freezer. Breakfast muffins with eggs, veggies, and bacon. Yeah, like I used to make breakfast sandwiches for the boys. I would make French toast for them. I would make pancakes, like a lot of stuff, just so it would be done ahead of time. Um, Trying to see if I have. Yeah, so like this is my this is like some of the stuff I made on my Insta. Oop, did I hit the button? I did. Hold up. Oh, there we go. So like on my Instagram, you can see here, this is like some of the items I made. French toast, I made breakfast burritos, and just different stuff. Banana breads. So that's what I do. Sometimes it's just good to make stuff ahead of time and put it in your freezer and just hope for the best. I know prepping takes time. I feel like I don't have time. These numbers are going up every day. They are going up. About once a month, I make breakfast burritos and green chili burritos for hubby and nephew. Yeah, I mean it does, but it's just like making that decision to just go for it. I mean, now for me, it's a little different. Normally, I do it when the boys are gone, like when they were at school. But like, I mean, them being home, it doesn't prevent me from doing things in general. The only problem is because they're doing virtual learning, their devices pick up everything. So it makes it hard for me to try to cook in the kitchen during the day now without having to send one in my room and one in their room. And it's just a lot. I make 40 to 50 at a time. Yeah, like you have to, and then that's the other thing, having the bigger like muffin pan. Like I have the really big one. So that way I can make a lot at one time as far as like muffins. And then I also have the one that makes the little mini muffins, or you can also use it to make like your own candy, like Reese cups or something like that. Let's see. We just to treat prepping like a marathon. Yeah. I mean, you just got to go for it. You just got to pick a day and just decide to go do it. It's just like the ant and the grasshopper story. Oh my goodness. I mean, that's all you can do. And I mean, the reality is everybody's idea of prepping is different. And some people can make 40 to 50 and that might last them for a long time. Whereas, I could make 40 or 50 and yeah. It might not last as long. Mom, more food. See, that's why you got it's that balance. Like sometimes I change what I do. Like you can tell what's going on with me based off what's in the house sometimes, because I will have a few times a year where I buy certain stuff for them that they can just heat up themselves, and like I'm out. Like I'm not cooking every day. I'm not doing all that. But when I do cook, I try to cook so that it lasts them at least 2 to 3 days each time. So like jambalaya, red beans and rice, just whatever stuff that I know that they like and that they don't have a problem eating more than one day. I have so many muffin tins from Minnie to Texas muffins. She said Texas muffins. Off topic, at Amazon, they have a product that frequently gets ordered called Cat Crack. It's a catnip. You ever heard of it? No, I never heard of it. Well, if they want more food, tell them they gonna have to come help you to make it, Mama's Touch. Say, get on up in this kitchen and get whipping. I mean, that's how it's gonna have to be. And see, Carla, I tried to make sure you wasn't gonna miss anything. So I sent you a message on Facebook. I sent you a message on Facebook to make sure you didn't miss the live. See, I tried. What is catnip? I mean, it's just Texas muffins. Now I've heard of everything. That's what I said. But you know, that's how Carla rolls. So that is how she rolls. Well, what is catnip? I mean, catnip is kind of like, I mean, it's a herb. It's something for them. I would look at it as like marijuana for kitty cats in a way. I mean, it's not, but it is. You know, like that's just, I don't know. You know, a lot of people put it in certain toys that cats have. It makes it kind of draws them to it more. It just all depends, but I mean, it's a herb. It's a member of the mint family. That's all I can pretty much tell you. You know, I don't give my I don't like I have them, but you know, Romeo and Leo, but I don't give them anything. And even if I buy them a toy that comes with it, I don't put it in. I always throw it in the trash. Portable stove, no, Mama's Touch, but I did have so when I went to Target that day and found the jars, I did see some, and I meant to post them, but see, the problem is like a lot of people were like they didn't have Instagram, and that's why I typically post stuff that I find is just easier that way, because on the community tab, that means you have to keep posting individual things, and then it could get lost. So I did find some stoves though. Let me see. But the ones I found, they were like propane. So I found this one at Target. Hold on, let me see if I can turn the brightness down so y'all can actually see it. But I found that one that uses propane. Then I found that little grill. And what else? And then they carry the propane tanks. They're not that expensive. You get two for $7.99. And then let's see. And then I found this one right here, the classic stove. And that's what that looks like. You can fit two things on the side. So that was what I found. And the stove is like $59.99, the little propane stove. So I just took screenshots of them at like Target. So that one is like 59. The smaller one is 49. And the bigger one is 139 that you can like wheel and stuff like that. Let's see. I want a charger. I have a camp stove that we've had for a long time. I do too. Backpack stove and single propane. 3 sterno racks. Okay, you saw that one, Mama's Touch? Okay. Yeah, that was what I saw when I just went to Target last weekend when I found the jars. I'm in North Carolina. We have hurricanes all the time, so my non-food prep game is strong. See, I'm glad that's something I don't have to deal with. We've been pretty lucky with that kind of stuff. So for me, having food was more so just making sure the kids didn't starve. It wasn't ever because of any type of natural disaster or weather situation. Because one of my friends is always like, "Oh, you should move, to North Carolina or South Carolina," and I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, I don't want to live in certain places dealing with certain stuff. Not necessarily. I will get one, but in the city, it may not be useful. If you need butane, you can get 5 packs at Sam's for $6. Okay. Yeah, that's all I found. And I mean, I wasn't really looking for them, but I saw a few, so I figured I would take photos in case anybody was interested. If you have a regular grill, you can use cast iron to cook on them. I wanted to move to North Carolina 10 years ago. See, like I don't have a grill because like I just don't, I wouldn't use it. I mean, I wouldn't use it right now, but if it was, a real situation, of course. I just don't want to set my whole building on fire. You could be in there right now because Torian already finished, and so did I. Yeah, exactly. Like, could y'all imagine? Like, honey, mother two sets building on fire. I'm just saying. That'll give new meaning to I'm about to blow up. I'm scared of the thunderstorm. I'll be hiding in the closet. Oh my goodness. Fire. Exactly. Dude, I was telling my kids about Fire Marshal Bill, honey. They don't know. They don't know about that stuff. I show them stuff all the time, like little clips on YouTube from In Living Color or Martin or Jamie Foxx show. When they saw Jamie Foxx do Wanda, I think they was traumatized. You use propane, butane, and sterno inside. Yeah, that's true. I figured now that I've seen them there and realistically nobody seemed like they was really checking for them like that, then I'm good. Now I know where I can get something from. I'm like, what is he doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Doing my chart.
What chart? You don't have any more?
Oh, I have one more, but I'm saving it.
I thought we had more somewhere. We don't? Okay. Well, then we'll have to. It's fine. It's just the box. It's fine. The ball's not in the box. It's fine. He doesn't. No, I don't want him to mess with the ball, Jaden. That's why I said the box was fine. I don't want to put a hole in the ball. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and put your stuff and then go take a shower. You can't be walking around the house funky. Especially since you like to run all around the house. Okay, let's see. Let's see. How y'all prepping your onions, garlic, and green peppers? I haven't bought green peppers in a while, and the last time I had some, I didn't have enough to prep. I just used them right up. I do have a few things of onions that I do need to do something with. Some of them I froze after I chopped them up and I vacuum sealed them. They use Theranos for buffets and okay, she's answering somebody else. Good night, ladies, and just that were on here tonight. Y'all truly have intriguing commentary and combo. I gotta try to get sleep. I gotta get it. Oh, see you later, Henry. Thanks for coming. Also, if you guys are in cold weather climate, they have small propane heaters in case of outages. Okay. I dehydrate my garlic. Next live, everyone. Okay, everybody had a safe weekend. Yeah, I think I have 3 bags of onions. Yeah, I have like 3 bags of onions that need to be done. I already cut up. I think I had like 2 bags. So I think I cut up like 6 pounds of onions already. And now I have other ones that I've accumulated. Stop. So, yeah. Tell him, buddy. Say, leave me alone. Say, go somewhere. So yeah, that's what I have. I was thinking about dehydrating them, but everybody's saying how bad it makes the house smell, and I'm just like, I don't know. I buy minced onions and granulated garlic. Peppers give me horrible heartburn. I think I was gonna have to be on duty at 7. Oh, good night, Taniqua. Thank you for coming. I was trying to come on so I could see all you guys and say hi, see how everything was going. We're gonna have to figure out a good night for everybody. And like a good time. Like if y'all need me to start doing lives earlier during the day, like you gotta let me know, or where I can do one later for certain people and earlier for other people. Cause I mean, it doesn't bother me. As long as I'm not at the store, I'm okay with doing them earlier. I just always figure you guys might need more time. Taniqua, you gotta let me know. You gotta let me know what's good, what's better for you. And then I'll try to work it out for everybody. If y'all need me to go earlier in the evening, I figure most of y'all, we on different time zones, and some of y'all might be eating dinner or just getting home. I don't know who's teleworking, who's not. So, I just try to go later, figuring that maybe by then everybody's kind of done what they're doing. I didn't even realize it was already 1:00 in the morning. Oh my gosh. I'll try to put a poll up on the community tab and you guys can just let me know. I'm good with evening or later. I just need to know ahead of time. I work all the time. My schedule is everywhere. I mean, hey, I understand that. So basically you saying you need your own personal life? Evenings are awesome. Okay. Because normally I do it on Tuesdays, and people were showing up, but I was like, well, maybe I should do it on a Friday, and maybe everybody doesn't have to work on a Saturday necessarily. I just wanted to do a quick check-in. Oh, Carla, you guys, look. This is my jar. And now I'm just like, I did it, and look, no popping, no nothing. But even though I did it, I don't want to eat it. Like, y'all, I don't know. Those stores kicked my rear the last couple of days. Wow, good job. Good job. I feel like it looked like a science project. Like I was literally in here Googling botulism. Like, I don't know. I just don't know. Like, I feel queasy. Like, like I can see the vision, right? You know, some good chicken noodle soup, some chicken and rice with some gravy, some stuff like that. But I mean, yeah, but I'm scared. Like right now is not the time to be going to the hospital for botulism. Okay, I'll end up with botulism and COVID. I'm gonna be a goner. Like, come on. I mean, I know it's gonna taste good, you know, because I'm gonna be cooking it, you know, so it's gonna taste good regardless. But I don't want to die. I don't want to start feeling symptoms 6 hours later. Like and then I had like I was reading in the book, the manual said it had like it could be black stuff in there, like from they got in there from the canner or the jars or something. And so like I cleaned it off and it was like black stuff on the top of the lid and a little bit got in the jar. So now my one piece of chicken, it kind of looks suspicious and it's like it's not aesthetically pleasing. I can't with you. What? I'm just saying, Mama's touch. I ain't trying to go out like that, honey. I done made it 4 decades. I'm not trying to go out because I put some chicken in a jar. You just heat it for 15. Yeah, it did say that. It said when I looked up botulism, it said boil your food for 10 minutes first and then go from there. That's from the water. Yeah, I know, but it only happened in one jar on one piece of chicken. So of course I was looking like, that's not mold, is it? Like, honey, I was going back through the book like, wait, it says it's called such and such. I was like, all right, but that didn't make me feel better. And then I feel like when you look at people's jars on YouTube, everybody's looks different. I feel like mine still look too pink to be done. Like I don't know. I don't know. Like all my jars, like the lids were fine. Like, and look at this, like the broth, perfect spot. But look, like I feel like that don't look normal. It's like I cooked this 75 minutes, like it said. I did everything it said. I didn't have any issues with my jars, nothing. All the liquid is good. I can't show y'all all of them because my laptop's sitting on them, but hold up, let me see. Ugh. So this is another one. So that's what they look like. And this is just, I put garlic in there. So if you was wondering, that's what the little specks are. That's nothing extra. That's just, I put garlic and salt in there. She said it looks like pig. Thank you, honey. And don't nobody eat that no more. This is 2020. The thing I saw, it said 70 for bone-in. It said 75 in the book. At least I think I put it on 75. I'm about to ask my son. Like, I didn't go to bed till 4 that morning. So maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what the book said. It said, hold up, I got it. Let me go look. Ugh. Okay, I'm back. Ugh. Yeah, that's what it say in the book. It says with bone, quart 75. It says without bone, 90 minutes. So I did what it said in the book. Because see, you said, did you read the book? And I told you I read the book. That's what the book say. See, it's right there. It says with the bone, 75 minutes for a quart. So that's what it told me to do. Now, if that wasn't right, then I'm right that I don't want to eat that. But that's what it say. Asking myself, do I really want a canned beef? Girl, now see, you know what? Mama says like the beef. I feel like I'm okay with that because it's like the stew meat is already chopped up. Boom, 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 throw it in, done, right? But see, chicken is different anyway. So I don't know. Like I don't know. And then I keep hearing mixed reviews about the chicken breast. Like some people say when they cold pack it, to them it tastes like tuna. They'd rather hot pack it. Like I'm just trying to figure out the best way. So one lady, she actually cooks her chicken a little bit first in the oven. Like she seasons it, put it in a foil pan, and she cooks it a little bit, and then she cans it. So I'm thinking that's what I probably should have did. But because I started so late at night, that was why that wasn't gonna happen. So if I continue, I think that's what I'll probably do. I know it's an extra step, but it's also an extra peace of mind, you know? And after all this work, I can't go out like that. Death by chicken. How lame is that? Okay. I'm gonna die doing a pandemic from chicken. Like that's whack. We not doing that. Okay, Carla. I'm trying to find out. I'm like, it was super late that night, so I'm like, I could have been wrong. Don't do it. Like, I would throw the beef cubes in there because they already done. They chopped up. I'm like, but yeah. Hi, buddy. How you doing? What are you doing? Hello. You gonna say hi to the people? Huh? You gonna say hi to the people? No, you don't care. You don't care. You don't care. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like I don't want to go out like that. I mean, I want to see Jesus, but I don't want to see him like that. I don't want to be at the gate. How'd you die? Death by chicken. It just don't have a good, don't sound good. So I don't know. I think I might want to try something else. I just don't want to use all my jars for random stuff though. I've canned meat since 98. You're good. Girl, see? I don't know. I'm just like, every time I look at it, I feel like as soon as I open it, I'm going to be like, let us pray. I mean, I pray before I eat my food anyway, but I feel like this prayer going to be a little bit longer, a little more thorough, more specific. Like, Jesus, please don't let me die. If in case I didn't process this meat long enough in the jar, Lord, please let the botulism not be major if it is there, and that if I cook it first, that it cooks out. Father, please take the wheel and the jar and fix it. Amen. And that's gonna be it. Okay, that's gonna be the prayer. Cause I can't do that. I'm all that's in here. So if I get sick, what they gonna do? She said, I eat it. Like, I'm just saying, I do feel more comfortable now that I've used it. I think it's just a mental thing. It's like, just looking at it. Just looking at it. Yeah, well, Carla, you're gonna have to be on a video with me or something while I'm trying to can the next time so I can make sure I'm doing it right. Okay. I need some supervision. What? You laughing? I'm straight serious. Like us you're talking about you don't have to call. Oh, you do gotta call, okay? Because I need to be all right. Not just tonight, but every night, okay? Like that, I can't do. If I eat this and something go wrong, I'm gonna be eating all my preps, okay? All the Tums, all the Rolaids, all the everything, and I ain't gonna have nothing. I said, oh gosh. Yep. She said goo. Yeah, yep. See? Just saying. I ain't gonna quit. I got all these jars over here. Like, I gotta get them filled up, you know? I got all this meat in there. Oh, I got a question. So, for y'all who have dehydrated, have any of y'all dehydrated meat, like ground beef or turkey or anything? Tracy? Oh yeah, that's facts. I don't have like how it looks wouldn't stop me from eating it. No, because I'm already picturing, the fall off the bone, throw it in the pan, throw some noodles in it. All the noodles I got back there, we making some soup or something. It's just when I buy meat from the store. Well, I don't really buy a lot of canned meat from the store, if we're being honest. I mean, to be honest, this is the most tuna fish I've bought probably my whole life. So yeah. I'm new to this, so I don't do any of that yet. Okay. Me too. This was my first time, and I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I did 7 quarts my first time. Okay. I got 4 chicken legs in each jar. I put in the can of salt and just a little bit of garlic powder, and that was it. And called it a day. And then I was multitasking while I did this. I had my son still watching the gauge. I was washing my hair. I did my hair. I caught up on Netflix, on Wentworth. Like, I was being productive, but I was tired as I don't know what. I did jerky years ago. I gave away my dehydrators. But you eat commercially canned meat. Yeah, I know. Oh, wait, what? Oh, sorry. I'm getting another message. So yeah, it's that mental thing. Just like before you got on here, when we were in the first live, we were talking about like Scrapple, and my friend said, well, you eat hot dogs. It's totally different though. It's all about the visual. Certain things you just associate with certain stuff. When I think about buying a can of soup, I don't think about botulism. Maybe I should, but I don't. When I look at this, I think of my tag biology class. Okay. Yeah. That's what I think about. I think about all my other classes that I took, my chemistry and biology class and all the stuff that was floating in a jar. That's what I think of when I look at that. But I've seen videos where people who I really enjoy their content, I've seen them use their stuff out of the jar. So like, I'm good with that. It's more so from a safety standards. Like, as a parent, I'm just like, do I want to feed my kid this? Do I want to pop this jar open? Does it look right? Like, I feel like if I had somebody near me that I could actually show this to, that was like, okay, I've been canning for a long time, and yeah, it looked right. Okay, cool. But I can read the book and follow the directions all I want to. But is it supposed to look like this? I don't know. Ain't no pictures in the book. Like, to me, I don't know. Like, do it look right? I don't know. I don't know. So every jar looked different to me. But I think liquid wise, I hit the nail on the head, didn't I? I did good with that part. Look, everything is stopping pretty well. Most of the chicken is covered. I would say, yeah. And this is the only jar that had. This is the only jar that had like the black stuff that was on the lid. This is the only jar that it got inside of a little bit. But and so there's like this one, the top of the one chicken leg, like the gristle part, it has like some of the black stuff on it from the jar. But other than that, they've been sitting here for a few days now. I don't see anything that looks like mold or any growths or anything. So I'm gonna just keep watching it and see what happens. That's all I can do. Yeah, I just used water. And I put the water in, I debubbled it, just to make sure. And that was that. Yeah, I didn't do too much. Yeah. I mean, I hope it's perfectly good, because that would be that way I can finish using up all my jars over here. But I was asking you about the hydrating because I have purchased some ground turkey, and I know a lot of people have been saying like they don't prefer the texture of the ground beef being canned. So somebody was saying that they dehydrate their ground beef. So I was wondering if anybody had dehydrated the ground turkey. It looks good. It looks normal. Well, that's good to know. Please watch Dehydrate to Store, Rain Country, and also Prepper Princess. I think I have watched all of them. I'm not sure about the first one. It kind of sounds familiar, but I've been watching so much stuff and up till 4:00 in the morning watching stuff and then trying to get caught up on people's videos. So I didn't see so much stuff. I don't know. And then I keep looking at stuff on my recommended. I don't even go to my subscriptions anymore. I just keep hitting the home button and different people pop up. But with the way it looked, hell, I'm starting to think maybe I should have canned it for longer than 75 minutes. Just saying. But I was trying to do what the book said, so. But I do want to go ahead and start canning the beef, mainly because my refrigerator is full with meat now, and I just need to get it out because I can't buy anything else if I find anything on sale because I don't have anywhere to put it. So I have some stuff I need to work on. I feel like this took forever. Like dehydrating these vegetables took forever. And I feel like if I do the frozen vegetables again, I think I might want to take them out ahead of time and defrost them first in like a colander or something and then do it. You did. I was thinking about boneless. Yeah. Right now, I think in my area, the cheapest that I'm finding for chicken breast is about $1.99 a pound. That's pretty much what the sale price is here right now. The lowest I've seen for chicken is 79 cents a pound, but it's at stores I haven't been able to make it to. Yeah, realistically, for the most part, besides the besides that one chicken, besides the one little chicken piece right here that had the black stuff on it from the jar, that was the only one that didn't look right to me. The rest of them just looked like something that had been in water. I mean, the 90-minute processing. Yeah. Yeah, for the chopped up chicken breasts and stuff. Yeah. I still have thighs to do as well. Like I have more chicken legs to do actually. Like I didn't even get through 2 full packs because one, I need to buy another rack, which I mean I can't put the quart jars stacked on top of each other in the canner I have anyway, but I need to order another rack for like doing the pint size jars. I have chicken thighs, chicken legs, stew meat, and I have 3 packs of ground turkey. So I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do with those. And I would like to be able to start, earlier during the day so I could get as much done as possible. But like I said, it's kind of hard, trying to make sure I'm not making noise while they're doing virtual learning. So that's the only thing. But I'm hoping it's going to taste delicious. Personally, I'm excited to, make stuff with it, but I just don't want to die. If you bake chicken, yeah, I guess the baked chicken, yeah, probably. It only did it on the one, so that was it. None of the other jars have it, and I think that was the only jar that had black stuff like on the inside of the jar. The rest of the jars, it was just on here. Like the lid was black, and so I cleaned those off. So that was the only reason why I didn't really freak out. Yep. Yeah, it was above the liquid. Yep, that was the only thing. So once I saw everything on the lid and then I read the book and it said what it was, then I was like, okay, well, I'm not tripping. But I've seen a few different channels that have like shown their process and how they do it. Like I think everybody kind of does it different at this point, just because a lot of them have been doing it so many years that they've just kind of tweaked it and played around with it. I would like to make my own beans, like can some like baked beans or something. So that's about it. Because I have a bunch of, I think I have northern beans, like 20, is it 20 pounds or 40 pounds? I don't know, something like that of northern beans that I need to do something with. I was called the cowardly canner when I first started. I mean, hey, it's just one of those things. That's what I want to do, beans and tomatoes. Yeah, like that's my thing. I was looking at Linda's pantry and I really like her stuff. Like her apple pie filling looks amazing, but realistically, I don't need a whole shelf of apple pie filling. So, I'm trying to like keep watching stuff. And she was the one that she pre-cooked her chicken in a big foil pan first, and then she canned it. And I was like, yeah, that might be the move. Plus, I think it'll look better. And so that's another reason why when I'm going out to do preps, I feel like people don't realize when you're doing this kind of stuff, it's really going to be a lot of repetition because you have everyday stuff that you use your condiments or regular items for, but then you have other stuff that you might want to use to make something else. Like if we want to make like our baked beans, we need certain things, your ketchup or brown sugar, vinegar, whatever the case may be. So that's why I'm trying to stock up on that kind of stuff. Then I don't have to keep buying so many pre-canned things. And then I can just utilize my jars as well as, all the stuff I got on sale back there. Because, I got a really good deal on those bags of beans. I think I paid like less than 60 cents, I want to say, for each bag. Now, as far as like the meals in a jar, I mean, I can see the convenience in those, but I just feel like for us right now, it just would be more work for me. But I'm excited for those. I have to put those in a jar. So my what I'm trying to do is I want to go back and see if I can find some more of the jars like this, the half-gallon jar. So right now I have these are filled with flour and sugar, and then the rest of these are all empty for right now, which is good. So I have plenty to work with. And then over on my other shelf, I have flour and sugar as well. So I still have some to do because I have half of a 10-pound bag left, and then I have a 25-pound bag that I still need to do. So I don't know. But my whole goal is to take all of the quart jars, as many as possible. I would like to fill those with meat while I can find them. And then everything else, I'll just figure it out later. I put my chicken, vegetables, and seasoning in my 20-quart roaster. Pull the chicken, take the bones out, refrigerate, strain the broth. Okay. What brand pressure canner you have? I have the Presto 23-quart pressure canner. And I got mine off of Walmart.com. But because everything was selling out so fast, that's the only reason why I didn't order the extra tray right then. I just wanted to hurry up and get my order put through. And then I was like, I'll go back later. They selling those jars on Amazon for $80. Yeah. A lot of stuff is like going up in price. People are really price gouging a lot of stuff, which is really sad. Like, wouldn't it be so nice if we lived in a world where people weren't so stank? Like, for lack of better words, you know? It's like, it's a trying time for everybody, you know? I mean, realistically, I didn't want to pay the price they had them at, you know, at Walmart, but it is what it is. So, I was glad. I don't think it's. Oh, I think it's over there. But I was glad I was able to find like the jar attachments for the vacuum sealer, so I'm able to dry can everything. Recook the broth and reduce it. Reheat the chicken and then can them. Sometimes in soup or chowder. Okay. Yeah, I did. Where? Let me see. I get my. I think the jar of apples is over here. Hold on. Oh. Oh. So here is the apples that I dehydrated right here. And then that's all I really, besides the apples, the only other thing I did was the vegetables. And so these I'll probably put in like some casseroles or soups or something. Probably soup, most likely. But it's like, dang, this is a gallon bag. And as you can see, it didn't fill it up very much. And that was a lot of vegetables. Actually, I need to clean my dehydrator because I didn't even clean the shelves yet. I got a case of the half-gallon jars at Walmart. Yeah, that's where I get mine from. I just had to go to the opposite side of town to get them. Do you have an IGA? No, I don't have an IGA grocery store, but I do have other mason jars. Hold on. Let's see. Let me see. I do have other jars. Excuse me, buddy. And I also have some other lids. I think it is. Some at Dollar General. So I have Golden Harvest. Ooh, I'm dropping stuff. So I have the Golden Harvest lids, and then I have the Ball Cannon lids. And these, even though they say $4.94, what did they say? $4.50. I paid a penny for this box. And then let's see. I'm trying to move my curtain out the way. Hold on, so you guys can see. So I have my other jars right here. So all of those have like flour and sugar, and then over there I have some of the Anchor Hawking jars. So I have this brand, and then down here at the bottom I have some Golden Harvest jars with the gold lid. So that's what I have so far. But for the most part, I use the Ball jars. So I use those right there. And that's what I'm working with so far. That's what I got going on. And let me see, who was it? Tracy, here's the box. Hold on. I'm sorry the lighting keeps changing, but let me put the box up here. So this is the one that I have right here. And here, I can show you in my kitchen. So this is the one that I have right there. So yeah, what's wrong, buddy? You want your food? Oh, here you go. Bon appetit. All right, so yeah. So that's what I have so far. And then here's my fire extinguisher that I bought from Aldi. So, I'm getting there. It's a work in progress, It's a work in progress. Oh, that's the canner you have? Okay, cool. I mean, I was looking at some of the All-American, but everything was sold out anyway. And I'm just like, I just wanted to try to get something so I could just start. But I did watch a video the other day. Somebody canned, who was it? Sandy. I can't think of her channel name right now, but she canned some greens. So I was like, that's a good idea. But for right now, I just want to can meat as much as possible. Hold on. We have alpha male kitty cat issues. You hungry? Here. Take your own food. Leave him alone. Okay. Yes, it's a word. Yeah, like I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it's still baffling to me that this is actually like really happening and that this is what we have to do. I get that people have been canning for years and people have been prepping for years and all this other stuff, right? That we all have done. But I think at this point, it's just really like, it's surreal. Like, things are really starting to be like, wow, like I can't believe like we're in the year we're in and this is the stuff that we are doing, because we feel like if we don't, we're not going to make it. So I don't know. I've just been trying to be positive and see, the good side in this, that even though, of course, I would prefer us not to be, in a pandemic and yada, yada, that, being able to be home has allowed me to save money. And from doing that, it's allowed me to be able to purchase my canner and to purchase my jars and all this other stuff without feeling like, I'm going, way beyond what I should be spending for certain stuff. So, that's just how I look at it. As long as I can, still do what I need to do and pay bills, then I'm good. So I don't know. I'm gonna get a couple of 5% from Lowe's or Amazon. Yeah, I saw some the other day. I went to Lowe's last weekend. Yeah, the day that I found the jars at Target. So I did see some in there. And actually, didn't I tell you stop? Ho, please. Why are you determined to eat his food? Stop. Eat your own. You're so greedy. Dang. I did see some at Lowe's, and I did see that it would have probably been a better buy for me to get it there only if I wanted to, which realistically it's not that I really need to for the space that I have, but it is more cost effective. I spent almost 900 in 2 days. Yeah, like it's crazy. It's my blog. I honestly wanted to quit yesterday. I was just discussing over. Yeah, it is. It's a lot, Why do you keep coming over here? Move. Y'all need to go to bed. Dang, why are you trying to go over there? Just sit down. It's nothing over there for you to see. Are you about to be a canner? You gonna be the first cat canner? Like, come on. Yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot. And like I was saying, on a normal day, like if we weren't in the situation we were in where we were able to be home and our expenses were different because we weren't spending as much on gas and tuition being regular price versus being discounted this year, like I wouldn't have been able to do all of this when I did it at the rate that I'm doing it. It's like, let's see. I spent almost 9. I can't imagine what you mentioned, and I'm overwhelmed. Oh my God, that's crazy. Like, I don't know. My little fur bucket's over here doing the most. The little one just staring at the big one, waiting to pounce. He has nothing else better to do. And he always want to eat. Go. And my older one, he's so like passive aggressive, so it doesn't really help. Where you going? Come here. Where you going? Leo. You okay? Why are you looking like that? Like a little creeper. He look like a serial killer. He just be staring at people. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't do, let's see. I don't do half of what you mentioned and I'm overwhelmed. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, doing all this is nothing new, but it still can be a lot. I bet you leave now, huh? I honestly didn't spend $100 on anything that wasn't preps. Okay. I mean, that's good. I feel like I've been buying more stuff that I don't normally buy in the sense like of junk food, not so much stuff that we don't eat. Just the frequency, I guess, because I'm trying not to be in the stores any more than I have to. So I've been trying to buy little stuff here and there that I don't normally buy for them, just to kind of give them something to look forward to, I guess. But we normally don't just sit around the house like eating donuts and crap. I mean, most of the time, nobody's ever even here. I ordered another 96 packs of 96 packs of Kool-Aid. Well, I mean, as long as you bought enough sugar, I don't have no. I mean, hey. That's what I want to find at Walmart, the big bag of sugar. I found the big flour, but when I saw the big sugar the last time, I just didn't get it. So I have to go back. Those apple cider donuts look good. Oh, they were fire. You hear me? Okay. Them things was good. They were so good. And I was looking on the store that I got them from, Giant. They still are running the same sale this week for the Intimins. Everything is buy one get one free. I was like, Jesus, be a waist trainer, okay? Because man, them things are so good. I don't even know if either one of them even ate one. I pretty much feel like I ate all 4 boxes myself, but I don't even care. They were so good. I mean, they were so good. Soon somebody add me to their Sam's membership, I will gladly go to Sam's. But I don't foresee myself. Well, actually, one of my classmates did say something about going to Sam's, but I don't foresee myself paying for a membership. I have to order my flour. That order was $125. Yeah, like that 25-pound bag of flour at Walmart was like $5 and something. So I can deal with that. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, like, what are you doing? Come here. Why are you in there? Chunky? Oh. Oh my goodness. Why are you trying to hide from him or something? Like, what is going on? What's wrong with you today? Is he getting on your nerve? I have a Sam's order for almost $300. See, Hey, no body shaming. See, I'm not big. Come on, buddy. You say hi. Say hi, people. Well, he's 7. He's say I'm a grown man. Say I'm a whole grown man. You're not right. I did about once a month at Sam's. It's insane. He's he's the farthest thing from me. Oh my goodness, I love him more than most humans. Like, he is so awesome. He's like the sweetest thing ever, which is why I have to keep getting up, because the little one always wants to mess with him, and he's like so not aggressive or confrontational. So basically, like my older son. Like, my older son is my big cat and my little son is my little cat. Like, and that's who they stick with, which is funny. So yes, their personalities are the same. Like, I basically found cats that are my kids. Like, they stick with each other. The little one is always in bed with my little son. The big one is always in the living room with my older son. Like, everybody loves Romeo. He's like a big baby. Oh, thank you, Carla. That's my handsome boy. The little one, he like a little gremlin. I mean, he loves to cuddle, but he just bad. Well, I wouldn't say he's bad. I would say his natural instinct to be the alpha male and to hunt is like on 1,000,000, and he just need to calm down, because this one, he don't care. He doesn't care about territories and all of that. He just want him to go away and leave him alone, and he can pounce all over the house. And that's the other thing I've been doing, trying to get their stuff too. Like, if you look here, that bag you guys usually can probably see in the background, So like right here, this is all their stuff in there. Oops. So yeah, this is their little stuff, and they have treats in here that aren't open yet, and their little teeth stuff. So I'm trying to get their stuff together too, but it's expensive because of the kind of stuff that they eat. Like their bags are they're almost $40 a piece. And then of course I have to get the stuff for their box and everything. So I've been stocking up on that as well. So basically I feel like a family of 4,000. I feel like a family of 4,000. I feel like I'm always having to buy something. So I need to go on Petco and get their stuff, like stock up. Like I have one in my closet for the little one, a new bag. He just started on his not too long ago. All he want to do is sleep all day, so he don't care. He's real chill. And the little one just wants to run around. He's like the gremlin on the movie that ate the chicken after midnight. That's Leo. Yep. Oh yeah, he's the ladies' man. When he go to the vet, all the ladies be like, "Ooh, let me see Romeo." He's so soft, so fluffy. So yeah, that's what I've been on. Yep, rearranging my house. Using boxes from purchases like my Excalibur dehydrator. I use that box, and we've stored some stuff in that and put it in the closet. So that way it's definitely not in the sun. It's away from stuff. There's no way stuff can get stepped on it or dropped on it or whatever. So, it's a work in progress. I feel like we've done well for saying, it's one person doing all of this. But yeah, it's a lot to do. Um, he's so picky. He gets insulted when he gets dog food. I have to say that I'm not bragging. I'm traumatized by what this is costing me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when I see other people videos and they keep posting this stuff that they buying, but a lot of them keep saying, I don't know what to do with this, or we don't normally eat this, but or da 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 da. There's a difference in saying there's something you don't frequently purchase when you have the ability to go to the store, but it's something you ate versus something you just don't eat at all and then you're buying a bunch of it. I'm not about to do that. I'm not spending a bunch of money on the same stuff that I know we're not gonna eat. Like this is definitely costly, okay? I mean, it's costly in the sense that you got to go get your stuff. You're using gas to go back and forth. You got to get your shelves. You know what I'm saying? You got to buy your canner. You got to get your jars. You got to buy extra lids. And right now, it's hard to find that kind of stuff. So even though I have my jars, which I'm grateful for, I'm just like, well, what about my lids? As far as like once I open stuff. So my thing is, I don't want to have to use any of this stuff anytime soon. If I have to, like the meat that I can, my whole goal would be to let it stay there for as long as possible, and I just go regular grocery shopping and we just eat whatever right there, that's in our kitchen, and call it a day. Like so many people have spent so much money, and I mean, I'm not saying they're not nice people or they're mean people, whatever. Like it ain't that serious. I just feel like these commenters, man, they'll try to have you buying the whole world, and they not contributing to your bills. Said where I put this, I wanted to screen. That's when I realized I was overwhelmed. I still have a quarter tank of gas from May. Right. Like I swear I was riding around on the same $10 of gas for a minute. The only reason I filled my gas tank up was because at one point in time I knew I was going to have to take my son to school for certain things. Like he had to get his books, he had to take, his student ID picture, he had to do senior stuff. So I didn't want to keep going to the gas station, putting, a few in, a few in here, and then I knew I was doing all of my like prepping. So because I've been driving around to different stores, that's the only reason that I've had gas in my car in all these months. Other than that, nope. I'm like, for what? It's a waste of money that I could be spending on other stuff. It's like, it all adds up. And I just feel like certain people, based off where they live, they probably should have already had some of this stuff, So that's my thing. Based off where I live, a lot of this stuff is not necessary for me on a regular day. Like, even when we have a blizzard here, we're not without power. So for me, having certain stuff, it didn't make sense for me to have that over the years just to have it. That literally would have been a waste of my money, and it would have just been sitting here. By now, it probably wouldn't even work. Like the last time, we had a blizzard was a few years ago, and before that, like a major one, I was in high school. Like, get out of here, child. You know how long it's been since I've been in high school? That crap wouldn't even work by now. So that's what I'm doing. I will think about going back to, Target or whatever and seeing if, I want to get one of those little stoves that I showed you guys. But other than that, I don't want to buy a bunch of stuff that we don't end up using. And I know in some cases it's better to have stuff, and not need it than need it and not have it. But I also don't live in the jungle. Like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, my stove is gas, so I can still utilize my stove, if need be, if I need to cook, even if I don't have, electricity or whatever. So, usually pretty confident about what to do, but now, when, and where does it end? Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It's like so many uncertainties in this whole situation. I agree. If you live in a state where you need to prepare for winters or storms and earthquakes, you should have already prepared. Exactly. That's not something that I have to do. Like, we're not somewhere that, if it's ice storms, we have, no power or, no water or whatever. Hey, Cindy, how you doing? Like, we don't have that as an issue. So for me, it would not have been a smart financial decision when I'm taking care of other people to go spend money on stuff that I didn't need. That was just going to sit in here. And you know what would have happened to that stuff? By now, all of it would have been gone. I probably would have donated all of it. And then I really would have been pissed because then I would have been turning around, to go back and repurchase. So that's why I don't have it. Because it's just not my everyday. See, mama's touch, you feel me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be smart about what you're doing. Like, there's certain things that make sense, but at the same time, you have to do it based off your budget, your reality. Some of these people, nearest neighbor is like forever away. That ain't my situation. So even if we not cool, even if we don't normally do stuff together, I would think that if something really went left, everybody would try to come together as much as possible to do what we need to do for survival. Now, if people don't want to do that, that's fine. But like, I'm not just gonna go out here just spending money that I don't have on stuff that's just gonna sit here collecting dust or rust or whatever, I just don't think it's feasible when I could be spending that money on, food. And I get that we all have different households. We are all different ages. We all have different dietary needs, whatever. So what I buy might not work for your household and vice versa. But that's not the point. The point is just to be here and be supportive of one another and each other's journey. And that's that. Like, you don't have to like what I eat. You don't have to like the price I pay for it. But you don't live where I live. So what I'm showing you is a sale based off where I live, not based off where you live. So once you know that, then you can be like, oh yeah, for where she lives, like, oh yeah, that was a good deal you got. Maybe you can get yours cheaper. I don't have no Piggly Wiggly, okay? I don't have none of that. So I have to buy what I gotta buy. We live in a big city. It's different in the South or Midwest. Exactly. Like everything is different. How much you pay for a house and the amount of house you get is different. The stores you have, the deals you have, everything is different. And some of these people who out here scaring the hell out of people, like some people need to be scared in a sense, but not to the point that they just buying unnecessary stuff. Like, what I'm gonna do? Go put solar panels on my apartment building? Of course not. Like, I can't do that. So I don't know. I'm just trying to do the best that I can based off my situation and what I do know, which at this point we don't know much of anything, except that don't none of us want to starve. You see, I normally have 2 to 3 months in my pantry. So if I want something special, I just buy it. Now I'm trying to get more than a year and looking at my husband sideways when he wants to eat. Yeah, for real. Like I tell my kids all the time, I'm like, what you doing? What you eating? No, you better go eat that first. Like, matter of fact, we put all of our cereal up that you guys saw me buy because I'm like, this is the cereal you need to eat first. So all that cereal is what's out. All the other cereal is put up. Out of sight, out of mind, until I'm ready for them to start eating it. Someone came in my comments saying I wouldn't eat what you bought, but it took a lot for me to not tell her about herself. Yeah, see, that's me. I would have been like, who you talking to? Like, your comment won't even be visible on YouTube anymore. Like, I don't care. You don't have to agree with what I buy. But see, the thing is, I think people are confused, right? And I don't want people to be confused. So, like, to clear the confusion, let's spread the word. I'm not asking for your permission. I'm not asking for your approval, okay? I'm asking you to watch. And if you enjoy what I present, how I present it, great. If you don't, be gone. That's all it is. It's just that simple. Like, it's just that simple. You can't please everybody. I'm not the person to try. I'm not going to try. You get what you get. If you don't like something, start your own damn channel. Like, that's how I look at it. People be quick to tell people what they need to do, but until you do it, you don't know what it comes with and the amount of work. So it's like, I buy what I buy based off what I'm doing. And then at the same time, people buy different things at different times. So like I said, whereas I normally cook for them, I also have times when I know we have busy times of years based off extracurriculars, and I don't always feel like cooking when I have other things to do more important, like make sure my son's prescriptions are good, or just whatever else that I have to do. If I have to volunteer somewhere, so if I know I'm volunteering for one of their activities, I have to stay off my feet because I know that day I'm literally going to be on my feet all day long. Thanksgivings, we are at school at 6:30 to 7 o'clock in the morning on a normal school year, right? How many other people can say that? Not too many. So I don't have time all the time to do everything all the time. I'm not about to sit here and make every single thing always from scratch, but I do know how to do it. And if you on my Instagram, then you done already seen at least a few things. Now, if you was on my personal page, you would see a lot of stuff. But my Instagram has a little bit, but it gives you an idea of what I make and the fact that, like, I do actually cook. I don't just buy them stuff out of boxes or the freezer section all the time. But right now, with me being busy and them being home more and everything that's going on, I'm just letting them kind of do them. Whatever they want to eat, I don't really care at this point. Do you old, like, you know what to do. You know how to cook. That's what I've been doing. Like, people like to come on people's channel and say stuff on in their comment section that they would never say to you in person anyway. It's like I'm grown. Who are you talking to? Like, YouTube is supposed to be for entertainment and to be informative, in some cases. It's not for you to be critical. Don't say because you do YouTube, you signed up for this or blah, blah, blah. I ain't signed up for nothing, because if that's what I signed up for, then you signed up for me to tell your butt back what I think about your comment. How about that? You signed up for reciprocation, then that's what you signed up for. So that's that. But I'm not going to argue with people on YouTube. Like, it ain't that serious. I'm not. But I see a lot of people who I feel like they get a lot of recognition for doing nothing and saying a bunch of nothing too. Like I try to show my hauls and be straight. Like this is the deal. This is what I got. I try to look at the receipts. Sometimes I have stuff going on behind the scenes that y'all don't see. So that's why I'm like, whatever. But that's life, you know. People have to understand that there's stuff that goes on behind the camera that they don't see. And you already know I'm a mom. You know I got pets. Like what else? It's like what you want. Like I'm not a production team. I'm not a movie maker. I'm not, you know, Spielberg. I'm none of that. You know, you get what you get. It's like if you think you could do better, let me know when you start your channel and I'll come watch. I will support. That's that. I just want to be helpful and hopefully at times, you know, provide a little bit of laughter in a time when we could all use it. Like that is literally it. Share some deals that maybe you don't know. And if you can't shop at the store I'm shopping at, then at least maybe help you, you know, remind you of an item that maybe I bought that you forgot about. That's all I really want to do. You know, I try to be supportive of people's channels, even though they don't support mine for real. I know that they pop on in and out. You know, they might say something here and there. And yeah, I don't call them out on that stuff. I just be like, whatever. You know, I still watch. I still leave pleasant comments. They would never know that I have a problem with what they do or if I would have a problem. Exactly. You giving them ideas and tips. I responded on Leah Harper's channel to a woman that took offense to another woman saying she was glad to see people that look like her start prepping. You know what? I did. Somebody said that to me too before. I got the same comment on my channel. Somebody saying they were happy to see somebody that looked like me prepping or whatever. Like, I mean, I didn't take offense to it personally, but I mean, I've watched Leah's videos. I'm subscribed to her channel. I mean, I think we prep differently. That's all I can say. And I mean, that's fine. We all do stuff differently. I don't feel like any way is you know necessarily right or wrong. I feel like you got to do what you got to do based off you. I just feel like some people shouldn't call everything prepping because it's not always. Sometimes you was just buying some things and you just might have bought an extra peanut butter and that ain't necessarily prepping if that's not what your real purpose for buying it was. Maybe you just bought two because you just wanted to. It was a good deal. I was polite and explained that as a Black woman, I understood what she was saying. I was very nice. My comment got deleted. I mean, I'm not surprised, but yeah. I ain't even like don't y'all y'all not gonna get you're not gonna do me. I see people I mean I comment on other people's channels when I see people ask questions or comments. If I feel like I can be helpful, if it's a coupon deal that they're confused about, I've never had, to my knowledge, anybody delete any of my comments. And in fact, when I've left comments on either people's Instagram or their YouTube posts, I've had the person who made the original post like my comment. So to me, that says that they did not have a problem with what I responded to the person or anything, or that I responded. So I haven't had any of that. Just moving in. Hey, Carla, I'm listening. Yeah, I'm just like, you know, it's no wrong way to do it per se, but I just feel like everybody shouldn't walk around saying like I'm prepping or I'm on my prepping journey. And it's like when you still see what they're doing, it's like, what are you doing though? Like you buying a bunch of crap you don't even need. And the reality is you're not going to use it. And then I feel like people forget that we all have different size families and different people in our family. Like everybody is not going to buy the same stuff. And some people even though they're providing for their family, are still getting negative comments because people are saying, oh, well, you're buying too much. Other people are saying like, oh, they're not liking, they're not, they're not buying enough. So it's like, you can't please everybody. Leah liked it, and so did a bunch of other people. Then it disappeared. I mean, I don't know how that's supposed to work, because realistically, I mean, another commenter can't just delete your comment. Like, the person whose channel it is who can delete and hide comments. So I don't know about that. You would have to talk to her. You would have to talk to her. I haven't watched her channel in a little while, but it's not just hers. Like, exactly, Mama's Touch, she had to be the one to delete it. But I haven't watched a lot of people's channels just because I'm trying to get caught up. Just like I told Asia, who was on here, I said, I sat down yesterday and I went through and watched her videos. But I explained to her, I was like, I don't want y'all to think I'm asking you to be subscribed to me and I'm not supporting you. I mean, that's if I know you have a channel, but I've been busy and it's just me. I don't have anyone else helping me do this. So I don't always have time. And even when I film videos for you guys, sometimes I tell you or I show you what time it is, and you'll see it's like almost midnight and I'm just getting home from the store. So I don't always have time. I don't like I told y'all, I ain't gonna be for everybody. Everybody's not gonna be for me. The difference is I don't care. I don't care. And I will still support everybody. I still watch people's videos. Like I say, I leave pleasant comments on everybody's video. I leave pleasant comments to y'all when y'all comment on my video. So even if somebody came to my channel and they was just being nosy and read through comments, there ain't not one of y'all nor anybody else that can be like, she left a nasty comment to a subscriber, she mean to her subscribers, blah, blah, blah. Because I don't treat y'all that way. I talk to y'all that's based off how y'all talk to me. So that's pretty much that. Yeah, like you do. You have to take a little mini break. Like this week, I have chilled out the most since this whole process. I don't be on YouTube that much. It's a lot to watch everyone you subscribe. It is, especially when you had people that you was already subscribed to that you watched that had nothing to do with this topic. Like nothing to do with prepping, nothing to do with grocery hauls. Yeah, they might have had one or two on their channel, but that wasn't their main focus, So I don't know. I have a lot of people I like to watch, but over time I start unsubscribing to people because I get bored or I don't want to watch it anymore or nothing new is going on. I feel like it's a difference when you do haul videos, like what you're getting. That's the whole point. We're showing you what I got this week, what I found on sale this week, what you could go get on sale this week if you have this store and you so choose. Like, that's that. That's why when I did my first live, I think it was, a girl asked me about thrifting. Why? Because she was one of my subscribers from when I used to do YouTube years ago. And I stopped. And she was asking, was I ever going to do any more thrift hauls? And I'm like, the way my setup is right now is just not feasible for me to do that. It was mostly about cooking and grocery hauls. See, I didn't even, I guess I'm tardy to the party and all kind of late. So I know I seen you on Instagram. So I have to go I have to find your channel too, and then I'll subscribe to yours as well. Because I told Asia the same thing. Like Asia and I have been talking so much, I didn't even realize I hadn't actually subscribed to her channel, even though I had been to her channel. Like, I'm human. Like I forget stuff sometimes. I mean, not normally, but I didn't realize because I talked to her so much because of her comment on my videos. I'm just thinking about us having a lot of interaction. I didn't realize it wasn't because of me on her videos. I use YouTube as a part of my wake up routine. I'm retired and tired. Exactly. I unsubscribe to a lot of preppers who do a lot of that fear talk. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, I ain't trying to scare nobody. So, I feel like we all got to do what we got to do. I see you on Instagram and community posts. Yeah, I've been trying. Like I said, everybody isn't for everybody. I just try to not always post stuff on the community post that necessarily has to do with prepping. I mean, maybe that bothers some people. I don't know, but I'm just trying to find a nice balance. Like, I don't want everything to just be so uptight and mundane all the time. I just want it to be that everybody can have fun sometime and just laugh. Especially the crazy political stuff. Yeah, they was getting out of control. There's a lot of people out here that they feed off of that. Like, this is their moment, honey. They've been waiting for forever. All these videos, all these conspiracy theorists are living their best life right now. Their channels are getting so many subscribers just every second because there's so many people now starting to see the stuff that's really going on, the coin shortage and the food shortage and with COVID and all of that. It's crazy. Yeah, like I see so many people. I mean, I didn't see videos in my recommended. What did the screenshot? Wait, I'm trying to think what the thumbnail said. The thumbnail said the real scoop on poop. That is what the thumbnail said. Like, what? Like, people out here trying to make their plans for how they gonna use the bathroom if something go left. Like, I mean, it's a lot. It's like I'm not at that place yet. Like, I want to be prepared as possible. I want to make good choices based off, what I know, but there's only so many what ifs I can prepare for. Okay. I'm not rich. I'm not balling. I ain't never claimed to be. I'm not. Like, I could be rich in something, but it ain't money. Like, that's that. Yeah. It's crazy to think that we living with this, but as a lot of people said on like different memes and stuff, we are not our ancestors. So if you think you about to come for us now and y'all about to put us back in somebody's chains, like, who told y'all that? He said, "Well, you shop, girl. I don't shop like no baller. I'm that person that when people see me, they assume I got money, but I don't." Nope, it's all about, it's just people perception and their assumptions on how much they have and what they buy versus how much you must have to buy whatever. Like, honey, I'm all about saving coins, okay? Like, the one thing you will find in my house is food. That's the one thing you always found in my house was food. Bills are paid, then we grocery shop. So nothing has changed. And because I saved money over these few months, like since March, I mean, come on, that was a lot of money. That was a lot of time to save money up. So because all I was doing was grocery shopping every 2 weeks, that's how all this happened. It wouldn't have happened before, not this way. Yes, I'm a believer, but I'm tired of everyone saying Jesus is coming in November. Nobody knows when he's coming back. I almost threw my phone. Now yeah, like that's what people been saying on Facebook. And you're right. Nobody knows when Jesus is coming back, and why they keep saying in November specifically. I don't know, because he is my thing. Okay, if we being 100, if Jesus is coming back in November, I'm officially done prepping, because what I'm prepping for, we about to go to heaven anyway. Like, I'm done. So, like, I'm taking these back. Can I get my money back before I go? City, you don't have him with me. Like, right. Like, what you saying? These people is out here doing the most. Like, I'm not saying that we can't say there's certain stuff happening, that could be coming true, but that don't mean he about to be here in like a week. Shoot. He might be up in heaven prepping right now for us. Okay. Shoot, honey, we about to be marching. Honey, the saving soldiers about to march in, honey. Okay. Should I wish we did have him on the main line? Be like, Jesus, what's wrong with your child down here? Is that your child? Are you sure? Cause he not acting like it. I'm just saying, like, people act like, look at all the stuff y'all have seen on social media, right? Think about all the Karens, right? How the whole saying got started about Karens. Think about that. Because people was out here straight tripping, thinking that they were supposed to be out here doing stuff to people, like one man being in office was going to protect them from getting their butt whipped in Walmart. Like, are you kidding me? This lady, I saw this video where this white lady called this black lady the N-word in Walmart. This old lady was about to go in on her if the cashier didn't run over there with his little yellow vest on. Like, come on. Why would he be guiding me in prepping all to just be like, yeah, I'm on my way in November? Thank you, Cindy. Jesus did not sit here and watch me vacuum seal, canned meat, and dehydrate. You know how long it takes to dehydrate frozen vegetables? He had me do all of that to come back here in a few days. He didn't do that. Nope. He didn't do that. He didn't do that. He knows, okay? He knows my heart, okay? He knows that when the Capital One commercial come on and they be like, what's in your wallet? I be like, nothing. So he did not have me spend the money that I do have for him to come back next week. I'm not believing that. Nope, he not. The devil is a lie, okay? I rebuke that. I rebuke everybody who said it, okay? I rebuke all of these people out here trying to be false prophets, trying to scare people into doing stuff, about to have all these fools out here shooting each other, getting their, carry licenses and all this other stuff. And I'm going to just be sitting there like this. You know why? Because I got all my preps and my little snacks, and I'm going to be sitting there with my granola bars like this, just looking at people shooting each other back and forth, back and forth. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know. That's just not how I feel. And my mama, honey, Team Jesus all day, every day, honey. If she ain't say Jesus about to come back, if she don't feel that Jesus about to come back, he ain't about to come back yet. Okay. Nope. It ain't happening. Not yet. It ain't no way that all these sales have been happening the way they have after all this price gouging was going on, that we are finally able to stock up, and then all of a sudden, poof, pearly gates. That ain't about to happen. Dang, he got fur all over me. Thank you for leaving behind a token. Yes, I'm just saying. I had a customer laugh and tell me he almost threw something at me. I smiled and said, did you wake up this morning thinking this would be a good day to die? I'm just saying, like, yeah. Now he just shed a lie, honey, because they don't be trying to brush him. I'm like, y'all annoying. Like, he always shedding all on me. Honey, I'm like, what do I buy brushes for? I don't buy them for them to sit there. I buy them for y'all to use them and brush them. But yeah, I don't know. He does not give us a spirit of fear. That's why I be unsubscribed. Yeah, and see, some of these people, they feeding off this stuff. They becoming just like everybody else. All these people who be in the comment section like, oh, you guys are doing such a great job. Oh, you guys are goals. Oh, you guys are blah, blah, blah. Man, ain't none of these people don't hit goals for me. For what? We are different people. Like, get out of here. I don't want your relationship. That's your relationship with me. It ain't for me. So therefore, it shouldn't be my goal. Okay? Goal that. These people be tripping. Like, I'm sorry, but certain people I literally watch just for entertainment. Like, I don't take nothing they say that serious, and that's okay. Like, they're entertainment, and I see I look at people for what they are. Like, they're at different places in their life. They might be younger. They might be single. They might not have kids. They might, just be in a different place in life. And that's okay. So therefore, I don't judge. You do you, I do me, because I remember being that age and, feeling like, wow, like I'm finally out on my own. I'm doing my thing. I'm grown, blah, blah, blah. But then you grow up and you realize that everything you had to deal with, everything your parents told you, now you telling your kids, so on and so forth. It's the whole circle of life. Your parents told you to do stuff that got on your nerve, and now you telling your kids to do stuff to get on their nerve. And then if they have kids, they get to tell their kids stuff that's going to get on their nerve. Same thing. Like, I don't care. I think that's people's biggest thing about me. Like, it's like when you realize that what you say, it doesn't mean anything. Like, you can't insult me because I don't care about your opinion. So it's like, what? You might as well just not even said it. You wasted both of our times because I don't care. You have to watch to see, to educate yourself. Yeah. It's always good to see things from different people's perspective, different age. That's why I watch all different kind of people. I even watch people that I would never live their lifestyle or whatever, but there's still always something you can take from a channel. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. And then there's me. Oh, you have to watch to see, to educate yourself. Those bug out bags be crazy. Yeah, thought you left. Man, Lord. Oh, we good. Long as when everything go left, when I show up at your door, you actually open it. Oh, we straight. We straight. They act like they going hunt. Dude, these people out here are straight crazy. You hear me? They out here doing the most. What we got? What they call it? The good old boys, the something boys, honey. I don't know. Don't get me lying. All I know is they need to get it together. Yeah, Asia showed me her bug out bag or bug in bag. One of those. Yeah, there you go. The Proud Boys. Yeah, they was proud until the homosexual men took over their name and started hashtagging it everywhere. Now they ain't so proud, I guess. I admit that I have a bug out bag, but I live in earthquake country. But see, that's what I'm saying, Carla. Like, where you live, it made sense for you to do stuff a certain way and have certain things already. For the rest of us, of course, we might be a little more hesitant to receive the idea or suggestion to make certain purchases or whatever. But I'm not against all of that. I'm just saying some people be doing too much. They be out here telling people to go purchase stuff. Oh, the link is in the description box. Man, unless you link in your debit card, miss me with that. I'm not paying for that. Now, I'm not going anywhere. My house is a bug out bag. Facts, okay? That's all facts. Because, honey, ain't nobody up in here. Homeboy was in the army. Like, I don't know. Dude, where I'm at, everybody's going everywhere. Like, I didn't been invited to so many places. I feel like at this point, people are mad at me and they feel like I'm just ducking them and that I don't want to hang out with them because they've invited me to stuff so much that now they just like, they don't even really ask me, or they try to ask me like in a joking way, like, we don't want to make her mad. But I told them, like, it's nothing personal, but I have priorities. Like, my priority is to keep my kids safe, and I don't want a bunch of people running in and out of my house. Like, I want to be here next year to get hopefully past this whole situation. I know where they going, girl. They going dancing. They going to eat. They going on dates. They going to people's house for cookouts. Like, Nah, ain't nobody potato salad that good. MacGyver type stuff. Honey, right now we need MacGyver for real. That's the other show I was thinking about earlier. The new one that they made. I like that show. But we probably ain't never gonna see that again. Yeah, I guess at this point, some people were like, well, as long as they had a mask, they felt like they were good, or if they were outside. But I'm like, but if you keep hanging around with different friends, all y'all are just gonna keep spreading stuff around. Like, even if just me and Cindy hung out today, okay, it's just us two. But then if me and Carla hang out tomorrow, now she done hung out me, Cindy, and whoever else. Like, it's like it just keeps going and going and going. And it's like they don't seem to get the term virus very well. Like, I don't know. Between Google and Siri, somebody should have been able to explain it to them a little better. I'm not saying live in fear, you can't do anything, and if you go outside, you're gonna drop dead. You know what I'm saying? But be wise. Like, everything is not worth taking a chance over. No, if they bug out, how many other people are gonna be in the woods? I'm staying home. Yeah, me too. I'm up in here. Okay. Like, I'm going, like, if something actually happened, I'm going live. Like, y'all, I'm in here. I'm here. Last location. Signing off. That was my thought. People are acting like there's some reason that everybody is going to be forced outside or something. It's like, what are y'all talking about? Like, I don't plan on going anywhere. Like, I will not be outside with Billy Bob and them. While they out there being extra. Like, nope, I'm gonna be in the house. What a day, what a day. Like, realistically, we just need to throw all of 2020 away. Just like all of it. I know that's right. That is facts. 45 got them thinking Black Lives Matter, coming to their neighborhood when they preparing to come for other people. See, the problem is education, okay? Let me break it down. I don't know about y'all, but when I was little, when we was in school, we had this thing called RIF. RIF. Reading is fundamental, okay? Why these people can't read, I don't know. It says Black Lives Matter. It does not say only Black Lives Matter. It didn't say Black lives are the only lives to matter. Black lives are the only lives that should matter, or anything like that. Like, I don't understand what the comprehension part is. It, like, why are you in such denial that Black people don't get mistreated to the point that you can't understand why there's a movement? Now, here's the problem. It's always somebody that got to mess stuff up. Somebody who was doing stuff with this whole movement probably was out there acting a fool, not representing the organization right. Therefore, it was causing people not to want to support the movement, including other Black people, from comments that I've seen on certain posts. So that's the thing. It's like, maybe y'all didn't need to make this like an official whatever y'all did. Maybe y'all should have just been out there. You should have just been out there doing stuff and trying to make a change and calling it a day. Like, when you start doing stuff that's shady, then it's gonna make people not want to support whatever you're trying to do in the first place. I don't know. All I know is apparently we didn't matter for a long time, which is why, all them was sneaking around trying to sleep with everybody, and why they wanted, certain people in the house when they could have just had everybody outside, getting their work on. I don't know. Like, you make it make sense. Because since I've been little, my mother was laughing at this white man who drove past us. Honey, he was looking me all up and down, and I was in high school at that point. Yeah, but that's the whole point, Mama's Touch. Who started the whole race crap in the first place? That's the thing. When you go back to the beginning of who started all this labeling everybody, if this labeling crap wasn't there, we wouldn't even be dealing with half this stuff. They started all the drama and then want to be crying about stuff. Like, y'all the one who wanted to make up black and white, and if you had this much black in you, then that you was automatically just black, nothing else. Then it was y'all brought us here. Did we ask to come here? This wasn't no Spirit cruise. This wasn't no Carnival cruise. You took us over there and we didn't want to be here. And then you could have took us back. You know what I'm saying? You could have took us back and be like, all right, we good. Y'all, like, y'all done. But you didn't do that. You kept us here. And you kept us here thinking it was just going to stay the same way for the rest of eternity. Like, that wasn't that smart. I'm just saying. Like, the ancestors wasn't that smart. It's like you can't be mad at people for how things are going. It's like when you have a mentality of certain people are already not willing to do certain things, and then you keep sitting there turning people down every time they trying to get ahead. How are they not going to still be what you're, portraying them to be? How are they going to get ahead when they got to act a certain way in order to get ahead? They got to attend a certain school to even get in the door. They got to have a name that sounds a certain way for their application to even be looked at. It's like, get out of here. It's like you can't sit there and keep preventing people from doing so. Like, if you a CEO of a company, you got all these people working underneath you. If every person working underneath you has some underlying issue with a black person, how often are they going to sit there and choose to pick that person? Not very. But then because of all these laws that started, then they had to start sprinkling people in here and there, right? But that was literally the only reason. And we all know that was the reason. Then you had white people that was complaining because black people was getting jobs, because of that. And it's like, well, damn, what the hell do you want people to do? It's like everybody's in a no-win situation. How people don't think it's social injustice. Like, exactly. And then we have no roots, we have no traditions, we have nothing, which also started an issue between other people. I mean, think about it. Look at Africans and African Americans. Look at the lack of relationship there. Like, in some cases, I feel like Africans and African Americans look at each other the same way as a white person who don't like black people look at the other person. Like, that's kind of how it is at this point. Everybody has different ideas and thoughts on what they feel like people are going to do, or who's lazy, who's not lazy. Like, they just created a whole structure of just dysfunction. And it's so sad. Because we have so many people out here who could just be happy, living their best lives, having the jobs that they're supposed to have. That's that. Nobody feeling entitled. People getting stuff because they worked for, because they earned it, because they're qualified. Not because of who they daddy played golf with, Lil Muffy and Buffy and them. None of that, Nobody assuming that a certain race should be a maid. Nobody talking about people badly. And then he always talking about immigrants and building walls and crap. How the hell you building a wall when your damn wife ain't even from here? Like, how you sound? Like, dude, get out of here. I can't. Like, my neck hurt. Like, I cannot. They do look at us as not. Yeah, absolutely. And they look at us with the same way that white people look at us too. Like, they lazy, they ain't trying to do nothing. And then African Americans look at Africans the same way. Like, it's just a whole circle of irritation. Girl, like, I feel like I need a muscle relaxer, okay? Like, I can feel the tension all the like, oh, it's so frustrating, man, that people just don't get it. Man, it's crazy. My ex, the status determined by the color of skin created. for that reason. Even it did. It's so, but I mean, look at it like this, Carla. It's not even just amongst us. It's everybody. You have so many other races that still judge each other based off who's the lightest in their race. Asians, Indians, all kind of thing, like Middle Eastern. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. Who cares? Like, just let people be. Like, one of the crazy things I ever hear is when I be hearing black people like, "Oh, I got a tan." What the hell you mean you got a tan? You already got color. Like, get out of here. That's why I don't get into that kind of stuff with other people. Like, I ain't telling nobody what to feel. I ain't telling nobody who to vote for. I don't discuss it with people. I might do you. You entitled to your opinion, your vote. Do what you feel is best. That's that. I feel like certain people, they just want to please everybody, and that goes for the people on here too. That goes for the people that have channels, the people who do prepping videos. That has to do with people who do any type of videos on here. Like, I'm not gonna do it. I done seen so many channels over the years where people are criticized for not being real, for being phony. And then when people got something to say. You cannot win either way. So don't try. Do what you're gonna do. I very racially mixed, and people don't know for sure until they piss me off. Then they know for sure. I mean, it is what it is. There's a girl, I don't know what her name is. Like, I couldn't even begin to tell you a letter. But there's a girl that I came across her channel randomly one day, and she's mixed. She has a black mom and a white dad, and she is really light, and but like, if her hair was just straight, like, she could pass for a white lady. However, she wears her hair in its natural state, and she got like a whole fro. And she's always like, she makes videos. She has like, I think 4C hair, but she makes videos, and then she marrying some Asian dude. Like, honey, it's all kind of stuff out here going on. What she say? Wait, where am I at? Okay. His grandparents were illegal. Let's see. I know. I'm prepping for the winter, and if we get shut down, I'm not prepping because I think people coming for me. Exactly. I'm prepping because I've already been out there enough, and I don't want to have to go out there any more than I have to. I haven't been driving my car as much. And because of that, like, I feel like if I don't have to get winter tires, or if I can get through the next few months, without having to spend that extra money on that either, that'll be good. So if I don't really have to go out my house, I can make that happen. I'm helping my son put his bed together. Like, that's just, I don't know. All I know is my concern was making sure my mom was good. And it's so funny because when she talked to me the other day, she said, I was looking at something, and then all of a sudden I was like, that's what she was telling me about. And she was talking about the corn. She said she saw something on the news or something somewhere about like a corn shortage. And I had just told her about that kind of stuff, and she was saying that she feels so much better now that she's went and got a few things. So now she feels more comfortable that she doesn't have to go out and buy a lot, but if she happens to be out and she sees a few things, she can get little by little and put it away for herself, since it's just her. Like, my dad, he always stayed at the store anyway, so he's always gonna be good when it comes to that. But I try to tell certain people certain things. Like, let me rephrase that. I try to share. I share deals and sales with people, whether it's like family, friends, whatever. All I can do is share. And if you choose to, use the deal, fine. If you don't, great. Just don't come knocking on my door when you hungry. Like, if you have time to do everything else, you got time to do that. And I don't want Rona. Facts, okay? That's all I'm saying. Like, we doing all of this sacrifice now, hoping that every time we step foot out this door to go to the store to prepare, that we don't contract coronavirus. Like, that's that. And now that the weather is gonna get, it's gonna get colder, and we have people who normally catch the flu every year. I'm not trying to be around these people, sneezy, dopey, whoever, whatever. Like, people still don't know how to keep personal space. Like, literally, the day I got the jars at Walmart, when I got these big jars, this lady, I was like, excuse me, can you back up? Like, literally, I'm trying to swipe my card, so you shouldn't even be that close to me anyway, first of all. But then we got viruses going around, and you still like right here. It's like I came to Walmart to get jars, not a Siamese twin. In the real world, I don't talk to anyone except family. Like that drunk yesterday. Exactly, Carla. Like that dude that was 100 proof up in your face. It's like people have no concept of personal space. And like, I get it. It's like she had all her daughters with her. So I guess because like they were talking to her and they kept moving closer, it probably made her keep moving towards me. But I'm just like, there's nobody else in the line. Like, can y'all move back? When I see empty shelves in March, no toilet paper, no cleaner products, that made it all real that I needed to stock up. Thank you. How can people not say, I don't care about the conspiracy theorist people? Put all of them to the side. We started off the beginning of this year like any other year. All of a sudden, okay? All of a sudden, you telling me because half of a month, we had already started March before they even dismissed the kids, right? Now, being home for 2 weeks does not clear shelves. It doesn't. All of a sudden, here we go, start shopping, and now we noticing all of this stuff is starting to disappear after being home for 2 months, though. If that wasn't enough to tell you that you needed to start doing stuff, I don't know what was. Yeah, that was it for me. I'm just saying, like, back up. Like, I don't need that. I don't get it. I don't get people's thought process. Like, I just try to tell people, like, look, this is what I found. Or if I see like an article on something, and like, I don't search for that kind of stuff, but if I check my phone for just like, to see what the weather is, and I see like different articles, I might read certain stuff and like I'll share it, but that's about it. But if a few months of being home had people fighting over toilet paper, like, don't you think that maybe once stuff starts to come back on the shelf, you should start to make sure you're good again so you don't run into that situation? Not to mention all the people codependent on like Uber Eats and all that kind of stuff, or just lifts in general, taking them to and from wherever they going. It's like, this wasn't a wake-up call for y'all that maybe you should start putting your money elsewhere in case you get stuck in the house again, because we already have normal flu season every year. That's like a given, so we know it's coming regardless, and now it's coming on top of having a virus out here. I'm closing in on 2 years worth of toilet paper. Oh my God, Carla got the scoop on the poop. Let me see. I'm right behind you. Okay. Oh, I bought 5 bottles of alcohol. You got you some isopropyl. I still haven't found. Well, I mean, it's not that I haven't found alcohol, but I haven't found any that I actually want to purchase. I'll say that, based off like the percentage and stuff. Hold up. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta put something up. Sorry about that. Let's see. I feel like I need a storage unit. Mama's girl. I got a small one. I was thinking the same thing, but then my whole thought was like, if stuff really did go left, who's to say I'd be able to get to the storage unit? At this point, the only purpose of having one for me would be just to take regular everyday stuff that we're not using out so that I can fill the house more with stuff that I want to like prep with. Other than that, I just feel like based off the convenience of being able to get there, yeah, I don't know if it would be worth it in the end for me. I mean, yeah, with the way you shopping, Carla, I don't know, it might not be. That's what we're doing in the attic. Yeah. Like, because I did have the same thought, but I was just like, then that's just another thing for me to pay for. And even though I have some that aren't super far from me, I just feel like who's leaving to go get that? Like, if it was something I really needed, I who's to say I could make it and get back? She said, then I just need a new house. I have a lot of fabric and stuff. I do a lot of crafts and things. Okay. Hold up. I ain't getting no pictures of no crafts and things. I got pictures of deep freezes and chicken. I feel gypped. A lot of decorations. That's what we did with we had decorations from like Christmas. So we went on ahead and put everything together as much as we could and put it in the coat closet. Called it a day. Let me see. Uh and jewelry making and crocheting, the list goes on. So basically, when we get stuck at your house, we have plenty of activities to do. We're gonna make blankets and jewelry, medical ID bracelets and such. That's all I heard. That's what happened when you get older and stop socializing. Man, it don't have nothing to do with getting older, trust me, because I always been like this. Like, I'm a social person, but at the same time, I could be in a room full of people and just be there by myself and be good and just enjoy being in the environment, the atmosphere. I don't necessarily have to be in the mix with everybody. Because, if we lose internet or whatever, we can't, Netflix and hide out. We going to need something to do up in there. Like before the pandemic, like I was going out, I was having a good time. I was so upset that I finally was out doing my thing again after taking a break, and then boom, back in the house. Just rude. But I mean, it is what it is. 5. Hell, I just want one. Like that's what I wanted, so I could start working on, sewing and stuff while I'm in here. I mean, I know how to sew like basic stuff, like a button. I made a pillow in school, but I would like to learn how to make other stuff. And there's a lot of good channels on YouTube for that kind of stuff too. But I figured this would be a good time to just like, I don't know, play around with stuff. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, making some like basic stuff would be really good. Oh, he knocked out. Where's the other one? Oh, he knocked out too. Mama's Touch, do you do couponing at all? Or do you do any at Dollar General if you do coupon? Oh, that's cool. No, I told Hope I would start. I never did. I mean, it has its benefits. It's just, right now that's just extra work though. But I mean, it helped me out. Like I was able to hold up. Let's see. So my bins right here. That's how I was able to, fill all of these up for the most part. Like with my um hold on, y'all probably can't even see this. Hold on. Let me get a light on my phone. Get my lighting together. Okay, so here we go. So like in my baskets right here, that's how I'm able to store most of my stuff. And it's doing pretty good. Like I got all my body wash and it's all nice and neat and put together. And a lot of that was from couponing. And then same thing over here with like body wash there, shampoos and conditioners down there. So that's why I started couponing. Like it definitely helped me get a head start. And because I did all of that, like I took a break for about a year. So I had just started back this year. And that's what helped me to have like so much stuff. So I didn't need to go buy certain things anymore, like razors and I guess I can give y'all the sneaky peek of certain stuff. But so like over here, see I have all of my like laundry stuff. But I wanted to find another one of these shelves at Ollie's, but I haven't had any luck. Um and then just right here, just a little bit, I can show y'all. Like I have like all of my lotions and like extra bar soap, like my sewing kits down here, and then like my first aid kit. I got all my basket back there is like all toothpaste and toothbrush. I have nothing but lotion all the way back there. So I'm trying to get it together a little bit. And then the little thing on the door, it just has like extra razors and stuff like that. So it's a work in progress. Yep, definitely a work in progress, but I'm getting there. Somebody told me about Fetch. I know you use that too, right? My stores are whack. I have to go out my hood to get good quality. Yeah, I use Fetch sometimes. I mean, I don't like I'm not one of those people who like I'm constantly just like scanning, but I have used it. Um I haven't scanned a receipt in a minute, to be honest. They keep sending me stuff, which is annoying, so that I scan a receipt. Like right now, I have 15,056 points on Fetch. So I would need to get just under like 5,000 more. Um so that I can cash out for like a $20 gift card or something like that. I think $20 is the threshold for the gift card as far as maybe a good one, but let's see. But I mean, some of these people, they be doing the most. Like I saw this one girl channel and she stayed doing like Ibotta deals, and it's just a lot. Cause it's a lot of purchasing of stuff that nobody wants, or it's like it says it's free, meaning that whatever the price of the item is, you get that same amount back. But I mean, you still had to pay for it, so it ain't free. And I just don't want a collection of a bunch of crap that I don't need. I have certain stuff that wouldn't be my preference. Like I have razors that normally wouldn't be my preference to buy, but they made my deal cheaper and it's still something that I can use and utilize. So, for me, that's a little different. Um, Trying to keep it together. I'm a little OCD, so it's nerve wracking. Yeah, I can understand. Um, that's what we've been doing. So that's what I've been telling people. Like I've been busy. Like stuff just doesn't happen. Like you have to prepare before you go to the store. You have to prepare your house for when you bring it back. You have to prepare financially. You have to prepare mentally. You have to prepare for going to the store and them not having everything you want. Same like what you're saying for the 5 off 25. Like sometime I'll check like the store online just to see which store has the better one. I try to keep track of different stores to see where I have the best luck as far as having certain items in store. Certain items aren't going to be sold out in certain areas because the people don't care about it over there. So the only reason it's going to be gone is because a couponer, just happened to go over there. My DG, okay. For me too. I don't like game detergent, so that's not a deal for me. I mean, I don't care either way what the detergent is, as long as they clean my clothes and no one has an allergic reaction. I'm good. Like I don't care. But yeah, a lot of them they do like 1,000 game deals, and it's like I don't know. To me, it just gets annoying after a while because it's like I didn't watch multiple channels and y'all it's like it's the same stuff and there's so many other coupons on there. It's like I thought the whole point of this was for y'all to come up with coupon deals, not deals based off what y'all sell, what you specifically want to use, but based off the coupons that most people got on their digital account so that they can put together different things. So when you do buy stuff that doesn't necessarily have a digital, but maybe it's like buy one get one free, or stuff that's not detergent or whatever, then people look like they don't want to give your video the same type of acknowledgement as somebody else's. But it's like we done seen this same deal like 30 times on 30 different channels at this point. And it's like I'm not a reseller, so it's not important for me to buy that in that quantity or to try to keep fighting people for gain. Like I just, yeah, I'm not doing it. I feel like they need to do real videos for people who just want to be able to come up with deals. Like everybody doesn't want deals on the same stuff. So take the digitals that you have on your account, make deals based off all the stuff so that if people want different things, they can have different things. Different scenarios doesn't mean use the same stuff all the time. I don't think it clean well. It smells amazing, but not clean, especially grease stains. And they resell for like 5 times the amount. But see, that's what I was saying. Like sometimes you have to really look at things for what they are. Like this person, you're looking so impressed because you're like, wow, they're doing so many deals. Yes, because it benefits them to, because they're reselling it. So not only are they making money off their YouTube video, but now they're making money off the stuff. Now, I'm not knocking the hustle. I feel like if you have the ability to do that, that's great. If it provides for your family, I wish I could do that. My point is still make deals for everyone else who maybe don't want to have the same stuff. Like you making these different scenarios, but it's because you're trying to put together a bundle. So you got Gain detergent in one, you got Gain dryer sheets in the other, you got Gain beads in this one. It's like I don't need all that. Like my little son, he likes the little beads, but he's perfectly fine with downy beads. Like he doesn't care which ones they are. I just feel like, it's just ugh, it's annoying sometimes. Like it just really is. I get tired of seeing the same items and the same stuff and the same type of scenarios, and it's just annoying. And realistically, when people try to do food deals, then people always got something to say. Like, duh, don't you want to eat? Like, you gonna drink the detergent? Like, get a life. Like, that's the whole point. It's a coupon channel, not a game coupon channel, not a detergent channel. So it's like, why wouldn't you expect to see other stuff? Like Marketplace. I mean, I've seen certain people ask other people who sell like um for like help setting their prices on stuff, like with their bundles and stuff that they sell. I guess the problem is they they are doing all the research, the work, the clipping of coupons, the transportation back and forth, and the transportation to deliver the products. It's just realistically these people could be doing the same thing and they just don't. It's like everyone has access to make a Dollar General account and to clip digitals and do deals. People don't want to do it. It's just like with prepping. You can tell people all you want to prep and do, what you need to do, but they're not going to do it. So that's why people they can go ahead and resell and sell it for the price that they want to sell because other people don't want to take the time to do it. Oh, nah. See, that's just people price gouging, period. That's not like a typical coupon, scenario or whatever. That's just people price gouging. I don't know. She said she was helping her son put together a bed, so I'm not sure if she's actually still in here. But like the people I see are just selling like matching products like Suave shampoo conditioner with like a Suave deodorant and a body wash. Like that's like little stuff. But as far as other people who just are trying to sell stuff, oh yeah, they doing too much. Like they have marked up the price on everything. I haven't done coupons for years. Like, yeah, I had took a little bit of time off from couponing. It just got to be a lot. I mean, I was going faithfully every Saturday. And I mean, sometime I would be there at night because one of my Dollar Generals, it closed at like, I think it was 10 o'clock. So I would go late, like around like 8:30. Just to, because by then everybody was gone. Because a lot of these people in my area, they get to Dollar General first thing in the morning. Like they must go to bed at like 8 o'clock at night, the night before, so that they can get up super early. And I ain't doing all that. I feel like what's meant for me to have is what's going to be there when I get there. And if it ain't there, then I guess it wasn't meant for me to have, or it was meant for me to get up early. Either way, I didn't do it. So I'm going to get what I can get. And that's how I found my jars. Like the lids and some of my first set of jars, I found those at Dollar General. And I think paying a penny for ball, lids and rings is good. I'm lucky to get to bed by 4. That's me. Like this whole week, I feel like I've been up to like 4 something in the morning. Why? I don't know. I know Mama's Touch. Like that's why I miss all the stores being open late. So when I did find those last set of half-gallon jars, and I found that the Walmart actually wasn't closing at 8:30, I was like, what? I was happy, but at the same time, it was like bittersweet because that particular Walmart is not a good one for like buying food. They only have a limited supply of stuff, unlike the ones closer to me. I try, but it doesn't work. Mine has just been lately. I just been up watching stuff and knowing good and well I'll be tired, but then I'll sit there listening to it instead of watching it. Like it's a whole process. But like the day I canned the chicken, I was up because I did my hair while the stuff was in the canner, just so I would still be in the kitchen. I felt like I would make use of my time. So I washed my hair and twisted it and sat there watching Netflix and looking at the canner, had my son checking it. So everybody was struggling the next day. I have to go to New Jersey to shop at Walmart. Why you gotta go to Jersey? Excuse me. Is it that they have newer ones, cleaner ones, or more food selection? Hey, buddy. Well, I mean, it is 3 in the morning, so I guess it is that time. It's almost your 4 a.m. bedtime. What? We don't have Walmart in the city. Oh, okay. That I did not know. See, that's the interesting thing about watching everybody's videos, seeing what stores everybody has, especially if they do like in-store shopping where you can actually see inside and see what it looks like. So like me, I have all the stores close by me, as far as that are in my part of the United States anyway. Like I don't have a Publix, but you know, I'm not supposed to based off where I live. But like other stuff is pretty much everywhere, like Walmart's, Dollar Generals, Dollar Trees, like all of that. They're literally everywhere. Like I have so many Dollar Generals that I have access to. It's crazy. I have a Dollar General close I can walk to. I have a Dollar Tree that I could walk to. And the Dollar General, it used to be a Family Dollar actually. And then I have a Family Dollar I could walk to as well. I didn't know we had CVS pharmacy. How was that? What you mean you didn't know you had CVS pharmacy until yesterday? Like, how did that discovery come about? Walmart shut down all these bodegas and small grocery stores. Yeah, probably. I was only going to work and home until I self quarantined. Oh, so while you was out on your Dollar Tree extravaganza, you came across CVS? Gotcha. So Mama says that it's further upstate. See, where I'm at, psh, trying to think. Walmart. Um, I have a lot of Walmarts. Like, I have one in a general area that I go to all the time. There's one that I actually like. There's one by one of my son's schools that I shop at. There's one across town that I go to very rarely, but that's where I found those at. There's one I go to. There's another one by my little son's school, like a little further down, but still on that side of town. So that's like five just right there. And that's not even all of them. So yeah, we're pretty good when it comes to that kind of stuff as far as, having things close by. Like I have three Aldis that are in like my everyday travel zone for the most part. Um, I've only been out of the house 3 times since March. 4, 5, if I count Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah, your Dollar Tree Palooza. That would have been so bad if I had to just drop that glass right in my lap. Yep. Shout out to soft skin. Okay. Like my glass was slipping in my hand. That's another thing the pandemic has affected. Man, when I was sitting in the house, my nails was flourishing, and I'm somebody that my nails are always breaking. Now that I'm back to prepping again, done, 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 just all done. Um, I went to $3 tree stores in Walmart and my grocery pickup. Yeah, I have the only reason I haven't done grocery pickup like I was saying before is because now when I go in, I'm trying to get prepping stuff too, not just my grocery items, and I want to get the canned goods and everything that's going on my shelf that has the furthest expiration date. Right now, they haven't been going past 2021 on the peanut butter that I've seen in Walmart as far as the big 4 pound ones. So right now, September 2021 is like the latest for shelf stable milk. I think um August, I want to say, is the latest of 2021 that I've seen. But you guys saw how much cereal we bought, so that's why I'm not worried about not being able to use the milk. It's like, come on, really? At this point, I feel like we're so behind and we need way more shelf stable milk just to keep up with the cereal we have. But I was thinking about maybe like vacuum sealing some of the cereal eventually. Like as we get closer, if I see that they're starting to slow down or they're really not interested, just so it doesn't go bad. Um, it was for preps, Hormel, beef tamales, scallops. Oh yeah, you was telling me. Yep. I just hope that after we do all of this, that we just really prepared. We're gonna be like some little chipmunks that was storing, the little nuts in the cheeks, for the winter, and that's it. Like it's not gonna be no drama. It's just gonna be winter. And that's going to be that. And we're going to move through. And before you know it, it'll be January. And we're all going to come back on here like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad this didn't happen. Like, that would be great. That would be nice. That would be so nice that we don't have no issues, no drama, and things I would say can go back to normal. But I feel like either way, we're screwed. It's like it would be nice to say things went back to normal as far as people not being so bold racially, being bold racist like they used to be. But at the same time, back to normal in the sense that we don't have to wear a mask. So I don't know. I don't know. I just wish we knew what was gonna happen. It's crazy. I feel like the next couple of I I don't even want to say months at this point. I just feel like when is it going to be to the point that we finally don't have to wear a mask? Because my skin can't take it. Okay, it's over it. Like I feel like my cheeks have been breaking out so badly because of me having to wear mask all the time, especially because like I said, I was literally going out 2 times. And in the beginning, I wasn't wearing a surgical mask. I was wearing like a bandana. I was folding it and I put the little hair thingies and attached to my ear like they were showing on online. That's what I was using in the beginning because I was literally going out 2 times. Now I do use the like surgical mask, but I've used different brands and I feel like some of them it's not bad, but some of them I feel like it just I don't know. I guess it's because it's something constantly like rubbing in the same area. I don't know, but it's annoying. That's what I do know. Like it's so annoying. Use lavender oil and frankincense. Like I just, child, I don't know. My hand hurts. And that's what I forgot. I said I was gonna try to film the video, but it's hard to film, like I said, when they're doing virtual learning and then half my stuff is in one place, half is somewhere else. So even if they're in the back, then I need to get to the back stuff. And then if they're in the front, or one's in the front and one's in the back. So I'm gonna try to figure it out. Maybe I can do it over the weekend because that way nobody will be virtual learning. And then I can kind of give y'all an overview of my shelves again now that I put some more stuff on. Oh my gosh. She said it makes you question your toothpaste and mouthwash. Child. Boy, I guess YouTube can't count. Cause literally it's two of y'all talking to me. It say 6 people in here. So hey people. Dude, at this point with the mask, I don't even care about that. Like I just try to hurry up and get in, and I can't wait to get back in the car, hand sanitize, and then take that loop off. I just take one off and just let it hang down because I usually have my headphones on, so it keeps the other one on anyway, so that I can start driving and head to the next door. She said they in the bushes. I put a fresh piece of gum in my mouth before I put my mask on. Oh my god. See, but didn't I have gum in that hole? I sure did. I did some video and I think I had it. I think I had some gum that I found on clearance or on sale or something. See, and people were being haters. Oh yeah, see here it is right here. See? This little gum right here, it's pretty good. Yeah, I guess they don't know how. It just work, That, YouTube tell you who on it. It might not say who exactly it is, but it tell you how many people is there. I don't know why somebody would want to be here and not say nothing. Oh, are welcome. How you doing? I mean, that was my first time buying that, so I don't know. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you just almost made me spit all of this out, like right on my phone, my laptop. Oh my gosh. Y'all crazy. She said, "How did you get dizzy?" Cause she said she be questioning her toothpaste and her mouthwash. Okay, the stability, their ability to kill the germs and therefore prevent the aromas that cause the dizziness underneath the mask. Honey, she was out there singing that Aaliyah song, "Hot Like Fire." Carla said, okay." Oh my God, y'all terrible. What is rocking? Something is moving. I must have bumped the table. And what else I need to do? I think I can leave these chia seeds in the container they came in because I haven't opened them yet. So I think they should be good. Plus, I don't want to keep using up every jar since they in demand right now. I'm trying to be mindful of what I put in jars right now. Especially because some of this stuff is like I literally just bought it. So if I just bought it, we not about to worry about stuff crawling and whatever. Like it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. I want to use my jars for my meat. I want to get as much sugar and flour stored away, but I'm gonna try to go back to Walmart and see if I can find some more what you call it of the half-gallon jars. And if not, then I guess stuff will just be staying like it is. But we got a good start so far. When my mess gets hot, I have to get out of the store. Oh, you will see. Don't pop that going. Honey, once you put that mask on, it tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. It tell you what you had for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Whatever you ate before you left is what it's gonna tell you about. It's gonna be like, "What you talking?" I'm talking about those onions. That is what it's gonna tell you. You gonna be like, "Hold up." They gonna be like, "Did you eat today?" You gonna be like, "Yeah." I sure did. And I told y'all my videos are spaced out most of the time. The only time I post stuff early or in like real close to real time is if it's a certain deal that's gonna expire. Otherwise, they spaced out. So I didn't go shopping every day. So if it appears like, wow, she got a lot of stuff like in one time. Nope, I didn't. Oh Lord. That's good. You need some laughter. You got to smile to keep from crying, right? That's what they say. So we learned the lesson. Like, we're not gonna be out here buying a bunch of stuff. We're not gonna be out here fighting people who breath smell like 100 proof. We're gonna stay away from the families with no mask. We're gonna make sure we pop fresh gum in our thing, which means we're gonna add gum to our prep so that we can make sure we have fresh gum to put in our mouth to have fresh breath. And we're not gonna have Siamese. There you go. Social distance. Stay back. I what do you say? Oh my gosh. A mess. I know I got some videos to watch. I think Hope posted a video. I need to watch her video too. I think I might be too behind. Let me see. That's why I had your peppermint patties for brunch and fiddle faddle for dinner. Yeah, you did say that's what you ate. You don't, y'all don't know how to act, man. The bad part is this is just online. Like, imagine if we was all in the same room though. Would nobody be able to tell us nothing. I haven't been either. Like, I've been so busy trying to keep up with stuff. It's like sometimes I'm just too tired. I don't even feel like it. Well, that would be hilarious. Yes, it would be. If all of us was in the same room, it would be a night to remember. Not only that, could you imagine all of us going to the grocery store? Child. Asia being there trying to keep us on budget. And then of course, somebody had to be security so Carla don't smack nobody. So we don't end up in jail like in one of them movies. Like Mom's Night Out. Isn't that what that movie was called? Mom's Night Out. I could just see all of us now running out the store for I don't know why, but I could just see it. It's gonna end with everybody leaving the shopping carts and we all gonna be running out the door. Yeah, well, thanks to the pandemic, hell, we might all be able to do it one day. I feel like we done all been stuck in the house. By the time this is all over, we will all have talked so much. I feel like we should be able to trust each other at that point. In 2000, who knows what, when this is over, to actually be around each other. Dang. Nah, see, it's not that we would leave you because you want to be in there for hours. It's we would have to run. We would have to leave because we can't let security arrest Carla. So we have to leave and come back. You have to abort the mission and come back. Cause I shop slow too. It's not intentional. It's just I typically go during the day when the boys are at school, which means I'm not in a hurry. Like if I go to Walmart at 7:45 in the morning and I don't have to pick anybody up till 5:30, 6 o'clock, what the heck am I rushing for? I'm gonna take my time. I know, right? I feel like I'm making true friends. I'm planning how I'm gonna make it to Carla. Man, for real. You're gonna need a whole escape plan before we get out of there. See, Mama said, see, you feel me. So it's like, if I don't have anywhere to go, nobody's waiting on me. So it's like, what am I rushing for? So I'm gonna take my time, push my cart, and relax. The only problem is because I do that, the employees start looking at me like, is she trying to shoplift? Because they're like, dang, she's still in here. And I'm like, dang, mind your business. I'm keeping you employed. Boop. Go somewhere. Like, why you worried about what I'm doing? I'm soaking it all in, taking the deals. Mm-mm. I can't stay over too long. Dang, you snoring all loud. That's the one good thing about being single. I don't, not having to hear nobody snore. And then here we go, fur bucket over here is snoring. Them roads gonna be rough. I feel you on that. That's why certain people, when they say stuff to me, like if they text me or whatever, I don't even respond. I'm done. Like it's so good sometimes. Have you ever had a conversation with somebody that you wanted to discuss something with them, but their initial reaction just wasn't what you thought, and there already was another issue that you hadn't discussed with them yet because you wanted to let the situation play out a little bit, and then based off how the situation went down, guess what? Because they said something stupid, you ended up just not talking to them at all, and now you don't even have to worry about ending the conversation. You just like, you know what? This is good because now I don't even have to talk to you anymore. And now I don't have to discuss either situation. Like, it's great. I called a woman at Target out to the parking lot. Why are you calling people out to the parking lot? Did she say you acting like you in Walmart? Sir, dang. Can y'all hear him snoring? Jesus. Sleeping so good. She stepped in front of me in line. I said, "Excuse me." Yeah, everybody swear they don't know the people in line. It's like they said we have to social distance, which means it has to be bigger gaps now, and people stay trying to cut in front of people. I see it all the time. It's like you're not that slow. You knew that all these people were sitting here waiting to be in line. Yeah, well, that's typical. People will be in the wrong and then still want to get an attitude with you. It's like, I'm sorry, did you miss the situation? Let's rewind. I was standing here in line like I'm supposed to be minding my business so I could check out and pay for my stuff because I'm not a thief, or a criminal. And then you came over here and butted in line, which we learned not to do in pre-K. So how are you having an attitude? Like, make it make sense to me. I never understood that, how people get mad at you for certain stuff. It's like, are you slow? Like, did you have like sudden amnesia that quick? And don't tell me I'm the wrong one. Oh my gosh. Hello? Okay. For real. It's like, no. Be like, I wasn't wrong, but I'm about to be wrong. It's like people try to say, well, you got an attitude. Nope. I was minding my business. You came over here, and when I nicely said something to you, you got an attitude. So now you're getting my attitude back. Like, that's how it goes. Yeah, I do. Like, people are rude sometimes. Like, I walk past people and I'm like, excuse me, because like I'm going through with my car and they're standing there looking at something. So I don't want to be rude and just go across them. And you'll say, oh, excuse me. And people don't even say anything. Like, I'm like, well, never mind. And I just keep going. I'm like, dang, you rude. It's like I could have just walked past you and walked all in front of you and not said anything. I don't know. Some people don't have no home training, okay? Just no home training. I need to put all this stuff up. I need a bowl. I definitely understand. I don't like that. And that's another reason why I don't like having a bunch of people around or in my space, because I just like what I like. I feel like if more people was honest about how they felt about stuff, we wouldn't be in some of these situations. It's like stuff people should have a problem with or don't like makes no sense, and stuff that they okay with makes no sense to me. I don't know. I know one thing. I'm glad, based off how people do stuff now. Like, I'm glad I'm not going through my 20s right now because, honey, they be doing some dumb stuff. And the conversations is just stupid. The the verbiage is annoying to me, and nobody wants to call people. Everybody wants to like text like whole conversations for 4,000 hours. And like, I'm not a secretary. Like, I'm not getting paid to do this. The older I get, the less patience I have. I ain't got time. Yeah, I feel you. And I don't even think it's because I got older. I just feel like that's just how I am. Like, I don't want to be bothered with a bunch of nonsense and drama. It's like people make stuff turn into big deals unnecessarily because they can't just admit that they was wrong. Like, the lady could have simply just been like, "Oh, my bad," or "I apologize. I didn't know you was in line," and move on. But no, she got to get an attitude. So what you supposed to do? Just sit there and be like, "Yeah, go ahead, get in front of me." Heck no. Lines are too long for that right now. Um, Girl, in my 20s, I could go from zero at 2.3 seconds. Man, look, I don't know what's going on in this crazy world we got right now, but it's too much, man. It's too much of everything. And that's sad to say, but it's just a lot. I just can't do it. Like, if you look at a lot of people on YouTube, you see the same stuff. Like, all they do is go out for drinks, go out for hookah, go out for dinner, and then they come home, and then they order 5,000 things online, and then they stand in front of the mirror and be like, I mean, I don't know. Like, it says it's a small, but I mean, I don't know if it's a small because, like, it's supposed to be small, but then they're small. It's like China small, not USA small. Like, ugh, just all the stuff. Everything is so repetitive. They don't talk about anything. And I'm not saying certain ones aren't intelligent, but they don't display that on YouTube. I'll say that. And even though it's supposed to be front fun, like, nah. I'm the one who has to calm y'all down. No, you don't gotta calm me down because ain't nobody worth me going to jail over. So I'm gonna be calm. I'm gonna be calm regardless. Okay. I have no desire to take a community shower. Okay. And honestly, I'm really a nice person. Just don't push me. See, exactly. That's all I'm saying. Sometimes people just go too far. Carla says she ain't no killer, but don't push her. Okay. I need a bowl or something. Hold on, y'all. I gotta start taking some of this stuff into my kitchen. Oh my gosh. Oh, let me see. Who's gonna tell? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Yeah, that's true. They don't want that all over social media, honey, going viral. Definitely not living that down. Oh my goodness, I'm bumping stuff. Oh, I need to put these apples back on the shelf. Hold on. I forgot I brought these over here. Hopefully that does not fall off the shelf and crack. Y'all doing too much. See, y'all showing off because it's late at night. That's all it is. Doing too much. But yeah, that's kind of how it would be in the store if all of us was in there. I need a napkin to clean that off too. But do I have one over here? Oh no. Okay. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to figure this out. We probably need like a middle ground. Like we need to all meet up in like a random state that none of us are from. That might work. Once this whole COVID mask, break your face out, breath situation is over that y'all was talking about, that's what we could go ahead and do. Oh, you too. See, this how y'all know I'm a nice person, honey, because I said this was gonna be a quick live, and I did 2 lives, okay? In the last couple of hours. Like this one has been going for almost 4 hours, and the other one was gone for like an hour and something. See how dedicated it is. 3:45 in the morning, and I'm up sitting here messing with y'all. Let me see, y'all can come here. These people don't know me. Oh my gosh. I could just see it now. Ooh, man. What about Vegas? That might be fun. That was before we came. I guess I should get to visit. Yeah, I mean, I'm about to go in my room, but I'm probably gonna watch a little Netflix, at least one episode or something, before I go to bed. It's just my routine, it's the routine. You gotta watch something on YouTube before you go to bed for the night. Something positive, something happy. I don't know, something. I have a gambler soul. That's okay, gambler soul. We can just take your wallet. That's all that is. Because I don't plan on spending a whole bunch of money. Have we met? Like, have you seen my channel? Goodwill outlet. Like, we're not about to spend a whole bunch of money. I just want to be able to run around and have fun. Get some good food, see a show or something. I don't know. That's all that is. Because, we still have responsibilities and things. So we can't do that. She said no red states. Oh my gosh. All right, well, you gotta. All right, where should we go then? You gotta figure something out, Mama's touch. You gotta be the travel agent. She said I act like a baller when it come to poker. Oh, this is something else I got to get more of in my preps. Not specifically this, but ginger ale is something I want to add in my preps because y'all, I don't know when it was, but maybe like last weekend. I don't know what I ate, but honey, it was like no. And I ate like one of my little preps, my little Rolade thingies, and it was good. Like it worked, I guess. But when I drank this, I instantly felt better. I was like, shoot, this is where it's at. So I gotta add some more ginger. I gotta add ginger ale to my preps, and then wrap up everything else. Once I show you everything that I have, then y'all can let me know if y'all think I forgot something. That's my favorite drink. Yeah, I really like the I like the Canada Dry ginger ale with the green tea. It's really good to me. So that's the one I've been drinking today. Oh my gosh. I don't think so. uh, that flavor in the orange. I never had the orange. I have dried ginger root. Mama Touch says she don't think so. I don't think so either. Like I don't think I'm not sure, but I don't think most of us live in red states. I don't think we do. I might need a dehydrator. See, I told y'all about those dehydrators. They was expensive um on Amazon. So that's why I got mine on Ollie's. And I saved over $100. And that was based off the cheapest dehydrator on Amazon for the brand that I got, the Excalibur. Chicago is cold. Okay. It's like unreal cold. Like even when you dress, you feel like somebody pulled you out the shower wet and threw you outside in winter. Like that's the best way I can describe it. Yeah, I don't know about that, but ooh, sorry about that. A coaster. Um, that's why I don't live there anymore. Yeah, it's another type of cold, and then the wind too on top of it. So it's just like, nope, done. Oh my gosh. See, I mean, in New York, you're not that far. You could hop on one of those little dollar buses. What they call it, the mega bus, I think, something like that. I've lived all over. Yeah, I've lived in a couple different places myself. Some I remember, some I don't. So y'all have to let me know. I guess if y'all have a preference on days for lives. I mean, usually, I just pop up and do it sporadically. Like I said something about maybe having a dedicated day, but then Asia said maybe we should do like a plan. I mean, sporadic day. Was Harriet? She said, "Was Harriet?" Oh man. Come on, Mama's Touch. I was about to say, don't leave her hanging. She's saying she need to use the Underground Railroad to get from where she at to us or to me. Leo, you back up again? Yo, his predator hunting instincts are crazy. He always creeping on stuff that's not even moving. It's like, what you see? Little Leo. Hold on, y'all. Hey, buddy. Wow, you jealous? Are you jealous though? You just hopped in my lap. You ain't never moved that fast in your life. Dang, Romeo. Hi, itty bitty. Let's see. If she's a fan, I can be out there traveling the roads. Yeah, for real. That's real facts. That's why I was like, as far as, um, storage units and all of that, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. You gone? You mad? Hey, itty bitty. You and your purring. You so loud. Dang, Romeo, why are you climbing on me, dude? Don't eat that. You got your tail all in the way. I'm gonna say no. I've had legs. Just let me know. Oh my gosh, why are you up there? What are you doing? Can you get away from my sauce? I need that later for my dumplings. You all on the table now? You being rude. Mm, just let me know when I'm game as long as it's not early in the morning. I know that's right. Well, whenever you decide to come on, I'll be here if you post it. Okay. I might just make a little dang, you all yawning in the screen. Rude. I might, like I said, I might make a poll or something, and then y'all can let me know if hey buddy, come on, get in. Say bye bye. Say bye bye. You can let me know if you guys want it, like I guess the frequency, like that's what I was telling you, Mama's Touch. The reason why I didn't I hadn't done one is because like I didn't want to be like I didn't want to do too many and y'all be like, well, we was just on here. So, if y'all don't care, whenever you decide to come on out, enjoy our time together. Be safe. Have a blessed weekend. You guys too. Thanks for coming. Y'all have a good one. Carla, go take care of that chicken, okay? Don't beat nobody up if you go to the store later today. Have a good one, Mama's Touch. Bye.